Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that
Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Oh, Bob Ross. Wow.
Bob Ross, the rodeo guy?
Bobby Francis had a Harpo stretch marks. That's not true, is it?
Bobby's
No,
fucking funny.
it's Bob Ross, the painter.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's not
Where
my...
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
I don't think this is a video.
Really? What is it?
I don't know.
This is too cool to be a video.
I think it's one of those, stool logs.
Yeah, stools are cool.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Weekend safety briefing. Do not add to the population. Do not subtract from the population.
I'll be the one.
Do not end up in the hospital, newspaper, or jail. If you do end up in jail, establish settlement quickly.
What if?
Name Popeye's favorite food.
Chicken!
Show me chicken.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it. Well, hello, everyone. I am BF. We are live, and this is The Vibe. Welcome to BF Live. The Vibe on the Monday before the Christmas holidays, folks. How's everybody doing today? Man, we are here. We're doing it, man. I've been saying it all along. I think I've been saying it since like probably Thanksgiving, that I knew that Thanksgiving and Christmas was going to be here before we know it. And here we are, folks, 2 days before. What's good in the Stream Show Hood? How's everybody doing today? It is Monday, so let's do it. We're not going to have no case of the Mondays around here, right? Are you off today? Are you working on a Monday and or Tuesday trying to get off for like Christmas Eve, Christmas? What are you doing, folks? Either way, we're having it. We're doing it. We're here. This is BF Live. It's Stream Show 211. I'll be on today. I'll be on tomorrow, Christmas Eve, for a 3-hour show. A 3-hour show. Unless the weather starts getting rough. Yep, so we're going to do it for the next 2 days, folks. We're going to keep you entertained. We're going to hang out for the next 3 hours right here in the midday, folks, is what we're going to do. Man, I have a sheet full of stuff. Some of it's Christmas oriented. We got to get to. We got to get to Perry Talk. We got to get to horoscope readings. We got to get to news. I got so much stuff written down here that we're not going to get to it all in 3 hours, but I'm going to do my damnedest. And whatever we don't get to today, we're going to get to tomorrow, folks. So what do you say we get started? My friend's backstage. He's my friend. He's your friend. Let's go. I'm shot out of a cannon, so let's bring him in with me. Let's say hello to him. He's the prop master. He is Scott Fitzpatrick.
Hoya.
Hoya. Scott, I like how you always hit me with the Hoya, man, because I'm not always first with the Hoya anymore. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I caught a little Bob Levy. Seen this talking about Ray DeVito, so I got this picture when he touched me.
Bro, oh shit. Let me get a close up on that. That's right. When we, oh my God. So there you go. There is when I'll give you the background on this, and I'm gonna give you my whole Ray diatribe. So this is. Did you tell him, Scott Fitzpatrick? Because this was your experience, my friend.
Well, it was a hard experience. Well, we shared it, but
well, it was a big thing for you, I think.
Yeah, it's a pretty big event for me. I'll probably never go to a comedy event I'll ever match up. It was the night before Chris Abel's wedding. That's
right.
The infamous Ray went long.
Oh my God! So like I'm saying, I was trying not to start the show with Bob Levy, curse you for this hell you have wrought upon us 2 days before Christmas. You son of a bitch. We had like Ray kind of comfortably off in the corner. Look, we're all kind of here and we all accept our roles in the whole Ray universe. Like you are very pro Ray. I think it's just you and Terry Nee, just you two guys. Yes. You're very pro Ray, and we've talked Ray. You know, we've kind of already moved on from Ray, like kind of here most on the vibe. So we had him off in the corner, and then curse you, Bob Levy, for digging all this stuff back up, man. What are you thinking about all this Ray this morning?
I can't get enough of Ray, man. You know.
I know. So all right. So now continue. I'm telling everybody. So you were lucky enough, like you said, you'll never see a comedy event like this again. It was so cool that you and Stormy made the trip to West Virginia to come see the comedy show, and that's where this picture was taken.
Yep, I got to meet BF and Bob Levy was there, Zen, Tay Boogie, Ray, and others, and Chris Abels, of course, and met his wife, and everybody was cool as they could be, and Ray was as cool as the other side of the pillow, man.
He is. I got pictures much like you did with him, and like I've told Terry Nee and other friends of mine, the one other pro Ray guy I know, I really don't hate him, but his lack of awareness infuriates me a bit. I think it does a lot of people in the chat too, there, Scott. But I think that's what endears you to him, I guess, huh?
Exactly. That's what I was getting ready to say.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take your line. Yeah. That's funny. Do you still have your Ray DeVito download card, Scott?
I still got it, and I've never used it, man. I swear to God.
So, as one of the treats or bonuses for coming out and seeing Ray DeVito live at that time was Ray had his special. What was it on not Barstool? It was one of those. What was wasn't Red Bars? One of those.
He talked about it all the time. I forgot it.
But yeah, and nonetheless, he had a special on one of these kind of comedy services or one of these video services, and he was it?
I can't remember.
Yeah, so at any rate, he was famously giving out QR codes as a prize when you come see him live, and so you coveted it, you loved it, you thought this was like a biggest present you ever got, right, Scott?
Yeah, I got the autograph and the whole bit. I mean, I just wanted the card. I didn't even really care to watch the comedy. I just got.
So there you go. So it's funny, Scott, because our universe is getting bigger every day right here. I don't know, we're not necessarily part of the Dabbleverse, we're kind of loosely connected, but this kind of old BF the Vibe verse, if you will, the Vibe world is getting kind of bigger every day. And so people like Testicle Tiger and others were in the chat. It was so funny seeing new people reacting to Ray, and we're going to get some of those comments in my chat today, buddy. Did you see any of the comments going on?
I didn't really catch a whole lot of the comments because I was doing chores along as I was listening.
Oh my God. And Ray was being Ray, or once again bringing up things like a lawsuit and then saying, we can't talk about the thing that I brought up. So it's like when it gets uncomfortable and you start going into areas that Ray can't control or doesn't want you to talk about, all of a sudden he lawyers up, even though there's no lawsuit, but there's a lawsuit. So there you go. And so that's just infuriating in itself right there. That's just this morning. Yep. So I say, fuck you, Bob Levy, for this hell you wrought upon us. What did we ever do to you, bro? We had him all stashed away. We were heading into the holidays, nice and smooth, and now you drug Ray up. But let's go. Let's see what everybody in the chat thought. Let's see what everybody's up to today. Would you say we hang out for the next 3 hours and have some fun right here in the midday? I'm ready. I want to know what you're doing. Are you working hard trying to make your way to the holiday? Are you already off because you got the extended period off, which I know some teachers and maybe some more professional people do? What's going on in your life? What are you doing? Jump in the chat. I put the glasses on. I run the element, and we start the show with the BF Live opening chat family check-in for BF Live stream show The Vibe 211 on this Monday before Christmas. Let's go, folks. As soon as I find my element, we're doing it. Let's go. Let us do it then.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourself, talk with me. There's so much we could get to, Scott, because Perry was on Friday, and then Perry was on with Bob on Saturday. The Friday show, bro, Perry was running right up against me. I don't really like always doing that, but Perry goes on at noon, my time some Fridays. So that was it Friday. I got off the air after a 3-hour show, Scott. I went and did a little Christmas shopping, and while I was still out, Perry was on like 8 hours that day. He did 5 hours after I was done. We were done with the show Friday, buddy.
Yeah, I thought the last time I watched him, I thought they was taking a few days off. I didn't realize they was going to.
Bro, Tom has got the nose to the grindstone until January, and then January, he's not taking off the whole month, I don't think he said. They're going to take some good extended time off, but man, they are putting in the show, so we're going to do our best to try to keep up with it. As a matter of fact, I have a clip, an old Perry clip that I might show you if and when we get to Perry Talk. When Perry, an older clip, Scott, when he was part of the Big Three still, and they were on Kill Tony, and there was a little appearance there with Mole and Perry and and Don Barris. They were all on there. So we might get to that when we do Perry Chat. But right now, we're getting ready to do the chat family check-in, bro. So I'm going to scroll to the top of it. There's 100+ in there. I see pretty colors. I see pretty beautiful people. So let's do it. I'm at the top now, and Aunt Esther's the first one to check in. It says, Happy Festivus for the rest of us heathens. And much love. And Hoya, Gano, I do Gano on Esther. Thank you for always being the first one checking in on BF Live. Be sure to always hit that mother effing like button, you fish-eyed fools. That's right. Don't be a fish-eyed fool. And I always love my personal message that I get. Number 3, always from the lovely Aunt Esther, who says, BF Live, the vibe. Let's get our vibe on. Sugar Dumpling. I love being called Sugar Dumpling. Yeah. Yeah. Me so horny. Me love you long time on Esther. Let's go. Let's have fun. Hoya, everyone, from Tiffany Washington, who joined us on Replayables. Ladies Night Saturday. Did you catch any of that, Scott Fitzpatrick?
I did not catch it. I'm sorry. I did not.
That's okay. You're a busy podcasting man. I understand the struggle, my friend. By the time you get off of one, you don't have time to jump in another. You might need to actually sleep or eat. So I understand that, my friend. But Tiffany Washington joined us, and Space Nerd made her first on-camera appearance on Replayables. So that's what you missed. So that's what you missed. And the lovely we had Liz on there. She was dressed up quite lovely, and that Space Nerd, and we had Tiff on there. So we had a nice ladies' night, great time. Chops Talk checks in and gives the love to Tiff. How you doing, Chops? Thanks for coming back. Hey, Chops from Tiffany. Trigger checks in and says, we get the trigger. I can't join today, but wishing BF and the chat family a happy holiday. Isn't that awesome? Thank you, chat family Trigger, for checking in and saying, hey, man, even though I can't be with you, I'm going to let you know that I can't be around. Thank you, Trigger. Enjoy the rest of your day and your holiday, whatever you do. To you too, Trigger, says Tiffany Washington. Trigger says thank you to Tiff. You're welcome. Ding Dong checks in. She's Mrs. Cyke Clyde. We'll be doing some Cyke Labs here on BF Live coming up in our Cyke Labs segment. Good morning to Aunt Esther from Ding Dong. Hey, Tiff from Ding Dong. You got all love going back and forth. Here comes Terry Nee bringing the vibes. Scott, here's the other Ray DeVito fan, and we were having fun mixing it up in the chat over there on the Levyverse. I saw Terry over there having a lot of fun. How you doing, Terry?
Yeah. I did see his name fly through there a lot.
You did. I think Ray even acknowledged Terry, so I'm sure that made Terry very happy today. What's up, Terry? Tiffany Washington saying, Hoya, Terry, and happy birthday to Terry Nee. That's right. I did forget it was his birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Here she is checking in, Scott, coming fresh off her first appearance on any camera anywhere on Replayables. Hoya, you Hoyas from the Space Nerd. I think that sounds like, can I get a Hoya? And the answer is yes.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Whoa, I'll see if it comes up in the chat. But I got some generous friends checking in on my PayPal already. If it don't come up in the chat, I know who you are. Nerd is getting the love from Ding Dong. Hey, Nerd from Tiffany, Washington. Happy Esther. I thought it said Easter at first. Sound like Mike. That's how Mike Tyson says Happy Easter, Scott. Happy Esther. Happy Easter, everybody. Space Nerd, Ding Dong. Mrs. Cyke, do you get tomorrow off too, or do you get off tomorrow? We over here now, Terry says Space Nerd. Hey, Terry Nees, getting the love to Tiff. Turf Nerd, hi from Space Nerd. Ding Dong says, no, I have to work tomorrow. I'm trying to unpack a little more today, but it's very slow going. You guys are some of the hardest working people. Scott, these people work. Mr. and Mrs. Cyke Clyde, they've just bought a new house. Cyke Clyde is constantly making videos. I don't know where you get time to do it, but I appreciate you. Come on. It's a hard-working, fun people. Space Nerd, even I can take only so much of Ray. Wait a minute. He wore you down today, Terry Neen? Tiffany Washington says, I left Bob 10 minutes ago because I can't handle Ray. Tiffany Washington, I don't know what your awareness is of Ray, but I guess we're going to have some Ray talk here. Let's see, we got it. It will get done. I have faith in you, says Space Nerd. I don't mind Ray. He is neutral, says Space Nerd. Yeah, you didn't get like the full Ray today. Sometimes the full Ray is when we all kind of have awareness of how a situation went, and then Ray has a whole nother spin on it, and then you kind of really get to see the separation with Ray's thought process. Thank you, Nerd. Tits McGee checks in. Hey, Tits the season to be horny. Hoya chat family, it's been a very rough few days, and I don't know how I'd make it through without my mister. Love you so much, you gonna. We'll keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel, and I still hope he delivers you a special package really soon. Puts it in the slot. How you doing? Tiffany Washington says, my Cleveland, Ohio hate is there. Tiffany Washington says, hey to Tits McGee. Hoya Tits from Ding Dong Cyke Labs. Mrs. Terry Nee says, Tiff, Ray is a lovely special needs adult. Very smart, like Rain Man. I don't know. Did you have any takeaways from that this morning, Scott? What would you take away from Ray other than just being happy to see him?
Well, Ray in general is kind of, I mean, it's like Jake. Jake fascinates me too. It's people that is not the norm, that kind of goes against. I like to profile people, and people that go against the profile.
What's up, guys?
I like to watch them. They fascinate me.
Well, I guess he's definitely your cup of tea, because Tiff says not my cup of tea. I didn't even see her cup of tea reference. Let's see. There are 3 instead of 4. They're talking. I will be watching the Beavis and Butthead Christmas in the next 3 days. LOL. I included that little Yule log in there, Scott. That brings back some memories. Just good old Beavis and Butthead silliness back in the day. I like that. She'll be watching it. I have them on DVD, so I like to throw them in and wrap my presents and play like Beavis and Butthead. And I also play the Andrew Dice Clay album, Scott. The Day the Laughter Died, because he recorded that in New York City around holiday time, and he starts out with the whole bit about let's go see the tree and all that stuff, taking his girl, and every move is a 50 spot or something. How fun to watch!
I got a visual of you, that being your ritual. I got a visual of you.
Anybody knowing me the way you do, you know exactly what I'm doing. I got my shit, I got my paper and wrappings, and I'm letting it just play in the room. You know it, and I play South Park too. Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh. Howdy ho, folks. Oh, yeah, that's my tradition, bro. Let's see. Look who's checking in. Mrs. Honeybee, Buzz. Come on, man. We're going to have a holiday weekend. We're starting off already with the chat family up in here. There it is. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Honeybee. LJL always checks in with his good evening hello. Scott Fitzpatrick says, ding on Esther, Chops, Trigger, Ding Dong, Tyranny, Nerd, Little McGee, Nightbot, and Buzz to the Honeybee. Seeing that we're working up on our first half hour. I started the show a little late for anybody joining over there, because I know Bob went a little long. But yeah, it's not every day he has Ray on, so I understand people might have been there. Oh, Scott be Scottin'? You be Scottin' there? Tyranny says you're Scottin'. Scottin'. Hey there, Tiff from LJ Lowe. All right, I continue with my day. LJ Lowe, the friends here. There you go. Scott, sent you some videos Tyranny would like you to know.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't checked my Twitter in a while. I forgot I had one.
Here comes Testicle Tiger going, oh my God. I told Testicle Tiger I needed her Ray report when she come over here to BF Live, and she goes, oh, right. You know I will. So it's going to be interesting to see her take on Ray, but I got some clues from what she was putting in the chat. We got the yay. We got Hoya chat family from Testicle Tiger checking in with the love and the bones up. Let's see. Tiff Watch says, bah humbug for her Christmas. And I understand that some of you are having that situation. And I know why, Tiff, and I wish you well with your family and all that situation. Here it comes right now, folks, right after the Nightbot lets you know that you can find my BF Live merch right there. The next one I come to is the most generous bro. Daniel August tips me $50. Merry Christmas. Wow. Awesome. Thank you very much, Daniel August, my friend. Merry Christmas. MFC, I like to say. Merry freaking Christmas. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate your support, keeping the vibe alive. Hey, chat from Space Chief 75. Hey to me in the chat. JFK Head Chunk checks in and says, did OJ say it was okay to be on this week? I don't know. I don't know. I don't keep up with the whole what he's saying. Like, you'll have to tune me into that. Scott! From Testicle Tiger. How you doing, JFK Head Chunk, checking in today on a Monday, man? Headshot. What's up? Space Chief 75 getting the Scott love.
Chief.
Let's see. Enjoyed seeing you and the Tiff in the show. There we go. Had that. Just Mike checks in and says, hey, Bobby, Fran, and Scott. Merry Christmas. Oh, man, we're going to get a Christmas vibe. Oh, boy, we can talk about Sasquatch's live again, Scott. That Sasquatch guy, he's got a new live going on right now. We'll have to dip in on that one. Let's see. The Milk Master is here, says JFK Head Chunk, somebody that knows the show.
He needs some milk.
There you go. Look at that. He's got it right there. We never disappoint here on BF Live. Not a bit. Whoa, my goodness. LJ Lowe, I think I was stoned too. Daniel, my friend, man, I appreciate you so much, man. Man, this is amazing, Scott, because he hits me up with another $19.99. Wow. Thank you, man. I appreciate this. This really helps keep my dream alive and the vibe alive. And to that, I say, hoya.
Can I get a hoya? Can I get a hoya? Can I get a hoya? Can I get a hoya?
And you could know I got to pay another one for such a generous man. Gave me 50 on PayPal and 20 on here. Gano? Yeah, let's go. Daniel, man. Daniel, my brother. I don't know if you're older than me, but thank you very much. Like Elton John song. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. JFK Head Chunk says, when Ray touched you, did you finish, Scott? Did you finish? Oh, you mute yourself? Damn
it.
That was my good line, too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not as good enough. Sure. Yeah.
he did. And Scott, that was so surreal for you anyway, bro, because that was the first time meeting anyone, and it's happened to me a few times now.
Meeting you too is a head trip for me. Everybody.
Right, and then we went out. We got to actually hang out and partake and all that stuff. So we actually got to hang out, and it was really cool, man. It was something that not many of us have gotten to do. Is to meet each other in person.
I can't believe that shit.
That would have been so weird, man. Yeah, especially we were out there partaking. Hey, BF, why don't you do that? And give me your autograph, man, or whatever. There you go. What's up, Gano? Terry Nee says Ray almost disappeared in the woods of West Virginia. Oh my goodness. So yeah, all the I-80 killer stuff was coming out there, and Dr. Cho, and all like they said, all the Clippers were probably in that chat this morning, Scott.
Yeah.
No doubt. It's going to be everywhere. And I don't know. Someone says that they don't think that Ray watches a lot of YouTube or keeps up. But my take, Scott, is that I think the opposite. I think Ray probably has some alt. And I think Ray is definitely very much interested in tune to what's being said about him on other shows. Much like when Ari Jane was going on other shows saying shit about him.
Yeah. He seemed to be, I'll have his finger on the pulse. Then.
So I don't buy this whole Mr. Ray, I'm oblivious, and what's going on thing. I mean, he don't have to play dumb. He's already there. Let's see. Scott Fitzpatrick, no filter. Whoa, look behind you. Whoa. You got a horny Ray DeVito. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And Ray was up there that night picking up, like he was trying to pick up two biggins for Anthony to Zenhauser's, but he was trying to be his wingman. Remember that?
Yeah. Because him and Zen was sharing a room. And I had a room of 2 beds, and that come up and mentioned. And after at one point, Zen looked at me and said, "I might have to go stay in your room tonight."
Right, because Ray was like being quite chatty with these ladies at the bar, and it was looking like they would have like went along with something, Scott.
Yep. Yeah,
it was looking like it. So I can see why he asked
West
you
Virginia fives.
West Virginia fives. Holy shit! They had their summer teeth in, Scott. Some were here, some were there, some were there. There you go. They had their good summer teeth in. Space Nerd, you did. It's an uncharismatic, more pathetic Perry. Bro, like Scott, I never made the connection between how similar Ray and Perry might be until Testicle Tiger started pointing it out this morning, brother. What do you think about that, being the biggest Ray fan?
Yeah,
really not a bad comparison.
Not bad. If Ray would have more rage, he just needs more rage.
Yeah, he might need more rage, but it's very maybe, or I don't. Yeah, it's very much the same. I don't know. Much like I told Testicle Tiger, much like Perry thinks he's famous and he's a star, Ray thinks he's a comedian. So that they have it. That's very similar there.
They don't pick up on social cues and
That's a very good point. They're not in tune. They don't pick up to normal social cues. Great call there, buddy. So there you go. We'll continue talking about this. Whoa, Mason says the dry bar special. Thank you, Mason in Portland. He got it. I said red bar, but I knew it was that guy. I knew that wasn't right. So that's why I stopped myself. Yeah, man, check out my dry. I'm number one on dry bar. I'm surprised I couldn't, right, because he kept saying it over and over again, Scott, right? I'm number one dry bar. I got the number one download special on dry bar. And then people were saying, well, what does that mean? What if they have like 35 downloads? They got what could that mean? Let's see. Hey, Mason getting the love and pot on here. Testicle Tiger is saying hey to Tiff Washington and the ding. Terry checks in with the most generous and colorful $2 super chat. We must realize autists become adults. What's that joke where they said slow children playing? They said I like to see that when they get older they got a sign that says slow men at work. They get jobs in construction. There you go. Hey, Space Nerd. Hi, Tiffany Washington. Tursticle from Space Nerd. I still have my Ray cards and stickers too. So he's like, Ray's like 90 boo boo. I'm still big. He's still up in competition to be the biggest Ray head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say my opinions for when you want to actually talk about Ray. But we're kind of doing it now, Testicle Tiger. I mean, I'm going to show you some of his dance moves because, Scott, that was kind of being brought up too because once again, when Bob and Ray started talking, they framed it with like, yeah, I was kind of, we hung out at Abel's wedding and all that stuff. So it did come up. I see you got your mic off because you're having a cough fit. So I'll keep going until your cough fit's over. I want a sticker, says Space Nerd. Or you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to fight Terry Nee, or you're gonna have to fight Scotty here. El Delo says, I was going to see Ray do comedy, but I forgot I had to slam my wiener in Encyclopedia Britannica. Sorry, Ray. LJ and Scott, I think you know me. You certainly know me as well as anybody that I come on these shows with every day. You co-host and friend at this point, and you know that I'm not really full of hate or anything. And that's what I've told other people. I really don't hate Ray, but I enjoy mixing it up and all this stuff and all. And you saw that my whole spin on Ray changed when he was making those claims about how he destroyed that room and how he could follow Bob Levy. And then I lost it. I think I went on a whole Ray rant that Monday afterwards, right?
That's when you made the turn.
I didn't make that was a fucking turn, bro, because I went, you don't ever see me rant much here on BF Live, but I went on a Ray rant because that fool was actually saying, I could close for Bob Levy. I could follow Bob Levy. And all I remember was how the energy was so built up in that room that day. You had like Chris Abels hosting, you had Tay Boogie, you had Zen, you had a couple of Chris's friends. There was so much great energy in the room. And then Ray just come up and yelled at people and popped the fucking balloon. And then you saw it. You saw it. That's why you're laughing. And then Bob had to get the room back. Bob had to fight his ass off to get the room back. And then Ray got the nerve to say after that, oh, I could follow Bob. I could close for Bob. And I snapped. I lost my shit when I saw all that, bro. I couldn't take it all. Oh my God. You saw it. It happened live.
Yeah, he was telling, I guess it was probably going to be some of the wedding guests and
Thank you.
Telling them to be quiet,
Yes, I failed to point. Yes, I failed to point that out thank you for clearing that up. Yes, we were at it was Chris Abel's wedding show because when Bob was coming, being one of the groomsmen, he said, "Let's do a show the night before," and so they did. And so most of the crowd that was there were literally relatives and people in the wedding party. So essentially, Ray got up there and just like popped the balloon in a room of family members and were shouting, "Can you shut the fuck up? I can get my fucking show over here." Oh my God, it was crazy. But I
found his attire. I mean, it's not a real big deal, but I don't dress all snazzy either. But I didn't expect him to be wearing jogging clothes whenever he came and to do his show.
My Adidas. Yeah, Run ADD, I was calling it. What is that? I mean, the 80s are calling. They Run DMC wants their Adidas back there, Ray DeVito.
Yeah.
I always say that's what happens when you raise white people in hip hop, Scott. So some of them don't get it. All right, well, since we're in, like I said, curse you, Bob Levy, for making us even do this segment and talk about Ray in the middle of my chat family check-in, which we haven't even finished yet. But let's talk about this a little bit because we're kind of in Ray mode right now. And Testicle Tiger didn't see this, so Testicle and anybody that didn't see it, this was, and they were talking about the whole food and covering up the plate, Scott, at the reception.
Yeah, piling up the to-go bag,
prime rib or whatever the hell it was. Yeah. Sir, I can't remember. Roast beef, they had whatever they had. It was good stuff. But he was making try to make the joke that I covered it up so Zen wouldn't take it. You think a napkin's going to stop a fat guy? So check this one out. Look, so this was while his plate was on the table and he had a beer in hand, probably on the table. This was what Ray was doing in between. Here's his dance move. There's Zen going, not looking, not looking, not looking. Beer in hand. Yeah, Ray so white. Ray so white. Hashtag Ray so white. I know that's one of your favorite videos there. Let's see. But I know who to blame for that, Scott. I know who to blame for that. I remember. You remember, it's giving me, like I say, curse you, Bob Levy, because I had already moved on from all this shit, but I got to play it all again. This was Ray DeVito's hip hop dance instructor, okay?
Hey, I'm Dina. This is what we call popping. Straight. You want to do hip hop? You got to stand like this. In a hip hop head, we have this. Boom, bam. Every time. Or Your hands are always like this.
You know, it's got to
start out just
you're over there feeling it.
Hitting it. Hitting it.
Hitting it.
Hip hop is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit. And This is me. This is how I am. This is a lifestyle. This is it. Hit,
She's got Ray sweatpants on. He even got his style from his hip hop instructor. Holy moly. Testicle Tiger says PCL takes 2 to 3 weeks off every January and always misses my birthday. Well, we'll be alive. We'll be alive and we'll say happy birthday to you, Testicle. Dang Lizard checks in. How you doing, Dang? He says, Hoya BF, I would tell you, but I can't talk about that. I see what you did there. That's right. Bringing up stuff cleverly in conversation. And when the conversation goes in a direction he doesn't care for, he can't talk about it legally. But can't talk about it legally about the lawsuit that he claims is not happening. I can't talk about it, but there's also not a lawsuit. And I can't talk about that there's not a lawsuit. What do you think about all that, Scott? Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
That's right.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I didn't expect an answer there. You have to say, all the ladies were amazing on the playables. It was ladies' night. The feeling was right. We had a good time on Saturday night. Let's see. I'm gonna get through here because I'm gonna get to news, and I got a paper full of stuff that we need to get to in the next 2 days. Hoya from Space Nerd, LJ Lowe says she physically has to say birthday. That's right. Oh, let me see. I was told there's a vibe in here. Tom Gully. We were craving some Tom Gully on the Levy-verse this morning. How you doing, Tom Gully? I think that does need to happen, Scott. I think we need to have Bob Levy, have to have Tom and Ray on. That could be a fun show. Oh yeah. Bob.
Yep.
Right? There you go.
Right.
We were looking for Tom Gully this morning. How you doing, buddy? There is a vibe in here, and you're contributing to it. How you doing, Tom Gully Show? Hey, she does. Let's see. There are not enough hours in a day. That's right. You're right, Ding Dong. I know what you're saying about all the, you guys are working so hard, moving. I know that moving, you're going to have boxes up for like a month or two. We know the struggle, girl. So just one day at a time, and we'll be here with you, supporting you. But you're killing it, says, that's right, says Space Nerd. She's letting you know. She's giving you the good vibes. You're killing it, Ding Dong. You're working hard, but you're getting it all done. I got enough Ray today. Thank you. Holy shit. Holy shit, Scott. She had enough from just Bob, so.
I seen this opportunity to bust out this picture, man. I was happy as hell.
I know. Look, I was literally cursing Bob. I'm like, son of a bitch. Now I'm going to have to do a whole Ray talk segment on BF Live, and I already put that to rest. But damn it, we're going to have some fun with it. Let's see. And like I said, I don't really hate nobody, but it's fun talking about his lack of what he gets and what he don't get and what you're allowed to talk about and not and everything. Let's see. Like I said, it is very Perry-like now that Testicle Tiger points that out. LJ Lowe's laughing. Space Nerd's laughing. Let's see. Love Actually, Elf, B, well, that's not hard to say. Producer of Luke Labine, Night Creep says, 4 Christmases is a great Christmas comedy. Always good to watch. What's up, producer? Luke Labine of Night Creeps. LJ Lowe says, The Day the Laughter Died is the greatest comedy album ever. Recorded at Dangerfields in front of people that didn't like him. LJ Lowe, it's beautiful. He goes, I'll be the last guy in this room. I guarantee it. Scott, I mean, yeah, he got at some point he knew he was going to walk the whole place. That was his goal at that show. He's like, I'm going to walk this entire room. And so, hey, where you going? Hey, where you going? Hey, oh, you're getting hot? You're getting horny? Fucking funny as shit. I'm glad you agree, LJ Lowe. Funny ass comedy album. I haven't watched that, but I'll take into suggestion. Hey, Luke. Hello, Tiff. I think I understand where Testicle Tiger stands. Yeah, you certainly do. Children, the same. I'm never shy about my opinions, nerd. I like that about you. Sax is live. Don't we know it? Let's do it. All right. Let's do it. We like to have fun here on BF Live. So I think I mailed this to Space Nerd, who, Scott, I might have to say, for better or worse, the ladies, like, filled my box, so to speak, with all this just for the ladies content. And in one of the replies, I let Space Nerd know that Saxsquatch is back. For those of you who might been catched on our Saxsquatch love of this guy, Saxsquatch. A lot of you know him here on BF Live. He's live probably for another 10 days again. Come on, let's set a vibe here on BF Live. We're getting into Saxsquatch. Me and Terry's going to see him. Let's go. Meet me at the hotel room. Oh, yeah, we're going to finish up the chat family check-in. I'm going to go over to my news desk. I got news. I got Bikini Report. I got Soulful Horoscope Readings, and I got Saxsquatch, and I got Chat Family. Mike says he'll be starting a new podcast in 2 weeks. I'm excited to start. Heck, I'll even invite anyone who wants to be on. Well, come on, Just Mike, let us know, and we'll help you promote it right here on BF Live. If Ray was on your back, would you beat him off, Scott?
I'd leave him there.
Let's get through. I'm scanning through the chat, just making sure I don't miss anybody checking in. Like, Sko checking in late. A little later. Hey, come on. I'm getting ready to start the news. Yeah, I'll be chilling with Squatch until PCL tonight. What's up? High in school. The night bots are running. Let's go. Fake car accidents, fake Italians, gay, haven't been late in 100 years. I can go on, but Ray has none of the charm and charisma Perry has. Agreed. All right, Chops, be safe out there. Keep your eyes on the road and hands on the wheel. We don't want you unsafely texting. Dang Lizard. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Hey, BF, emailed you a short video I made about Ray. All right, let me look for that. All right. Let me stop sharing that. BF, that's copyright music. BF, can't get away with that. That's BF. I don't know, Scott. I guess you've already picked up on me that I'm into silliness, right?
Yeah.
I just love silliness, man. So there you go. Love fun and good vibes and silliness. That's Saxsquatch right there. Let me check my email right here real quick. Shut down. Let's see. Okay, I got to do this. BBQRS. T. Here we go. I got to play my music. Hi, folks. Your view is important to me here on BF Live. Right now, Dang Lizard says he has a timely video about Ray that I could pull up, so I'm looking for that. Let me see. We're going to have a lot of fun here on BF Live today. I'm going to be around here until at least the 3 o'clock hour where I'm coming to you from the East Coast of the United States. So let's see. Ooh, let me get this video right here. All right, I have it. Let me go to YouTube. All right, I have it now, and I'm going to be ready to do, hopefully I can do a screen share with it. And it's coming right up here on BF Live. Come on, let's do a screen share. Screen share. Let's see if I can screen share that. Is that it? That is not the wrong. That's the wrong one. All right. Let me try to screen share that one.
Is my mic loud today?
No, you sound great, man. You sounding really good here. And forgive me, me having to do this technical work during the show, but somebody sends me something cool live during the show, I'm going to check it out real quick. So let's do that. Let's do that right quick here on
Yeah,
BF Live.
yeah.
And then I'm going to give her to my news desk. I got some fun stories we can get into. We're going to talk about Christmas. We're going to talk about news. We're going to have a bikini report. But right now, this is a special video provided to me by the most generous Dang Lizard, who also paid me £2 or €2, I'm going to say. That's €2. Thank you. Hey, BF, emailed you the short video I made about Ray. Well, here it comes. Ray's Discount Lamp and Meat Emporium. Made by our friend Dang Lizard checking in. Here you go. Thanks, Dang, for the 2, and thanks for the fun. Here we go.
Over
Ray's
half a
Discount.
million people go missing in the U.S. every year. Ray DeVito is not innocent. These are 2 completely unrelated facts. So come on down to Ray's Discount Lamp and Meat Emporium. Yeah-ha! Get all the lamps and steaks you'll ever need. We got Eiffel Tower bone lamps.
In a place where all kids with Down syndrome made lamps. These were regular clay lamps. These lamps were not made of people or anything like that. So none of your stupid things.
Ray's Discount Lamp and Meat Emporium. We got the meats, and by that I mean gray, humane steaks. Ray's Steaks. I can't believe it's not beef.
We all remember Steak Gate right there, Scott, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. He made
my
a grill
God.
and everything.
I remember my joke was, I said, Ray is a poor judge of things that are pink inside. Something like that.
I went to the store. I bought everything that said steak. They had
I
3
think
things that
it
bought
tasted
steak.
like steak to me. Yeah.
Well, it said steak on the package. I bought the 3 most expensive things.
I didn't know he was friends with like Buffalo Bill from the freaking Silence of the Lambs, Scott. Holy shit, look at this guy.
The other one turns out was actual steak. 'Cause I was going to go buy more steak.
It puts the A1 on. It puts the A1 on, Ray.
Steak. Like,
yeah,
and
those were
everyone-
almost steakums. They were like so thin.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking
Yeah.
about the steaks.
Yeah.
Like,
they look as bad as
were,
Perry's
like, good
white
enough for people.
cheeseburgers
No,
he
that's
tried to make the other
like the
night.
steak.
Ray's Discount Lamp and Meat Emporium. Come on down and get our newest item, freshly made skin suits.
The skin suit, is it all put together completely, or you got pieces to get still?
No, I just wear suits. I just
multiple
wear
suits. Wow.
Regular suits. Yeah.
Multiple.
Eiffel Tower bone lamps, skin suits, and Ray's humane steaks. Now all 50% off and with a free bottle of Ray's hot sauce.
You knock it down with some hot sauce, and then you're good. You know,
I don't know what do you call it? What it would taste like lighter fluid, but I thought they tasted great. I
Oh
thought
my
the steaks
God.
tasted great.
You don't know
I
what
really
lighter
did.
fluid tastes
That
like.
all and more in Ray's secret Discord store.
I just can't be associated with that. I just don't want my name attached to it.
Well, that's kind of what he was saying this morning, and we go full circle. Thank you to the talented and generous Dang Lizard. And there's Ray. We got top shelf Ray at the end there, Scott. What do you got there, buddy? Let me show you.
Yeah, well, when I did meet Ray, I don't know if this will show up on the green screen, but I got this lampshade, and it's kind of leathery, like human.
He gave you, Scott. He was giving out lampshades. They might be made from Did it say made in I-80? Holy shit! See, Scott got a commemorative lampshade. I don't know. Ray said he made it in his place or something like that, right? It was very weird. There you go. Thank you, Dang Lizard, for contributing to the fun, and thank you for the $10 euros, $2 in euros. Thank you. White boy dad dance. That's right. Hey, it's the Chunkster's checking in, letting us know that the Chunkster's on the move, but stopped in to say, Hoya, y'all. Well, drive safe out there, y'all. I don't want you. No texting and driving. I'll punish you. I'll put you in the corner. No texting and driving. Thanks to Chunkster. If you don't check in again, have a Merry Christmas, man. We got that one. Bruh, he's the guy trying to bang my mom at the bar. Probably, basically, yeah. When he was picking up on them ones in West Virginia, that's what he was doing there, Scott, right?
Yeah. He's got a story of, I think, how he had maybe one of his first women or something where she had a bunch of kids that he had to step over as a sleeping.
Yeah, because somebody had a screen name like that. Was a single mom with raising 3 kids or single mom with 3 kids. And the first one he banged, I had this tiptoe over her children sleeping on the floor so I could go bang her. Yeah, while the kids are sleeping out in the other room. Big Boss checks in and says, everyone dances like a fool at a wedding. I'll give you that, Big Boss. Thanks for checking in today. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't take points away because he was sloppy drunk, but it just kind of all goes in the Ray tray. How you doing, Big Boss? It's a lifestyle, says Facey. I know I don't fully understand the lifestyle, I guess. I'm just not as cool as those guys. That video is a piece of art. The way the lady appears and Zen walks by and Gina Levy recorded it. Yes, it is. That's right. That is a Gina Levy joint. I took that right off her Twitter X. That's right. Gina Levy is responsible for that. Yes, Terry, and I love this because I noticed it too. Zen's like, I see nothing. I know nothing. I don't see nothing. I know nothing. That's right. That's very Ray Gunnish, like the breakdancer from the Olympics. That's right. That was Ray Gun's mother on there. Oh, holy shit. Holy shit. Did Ray inspire Ray Gunn, the Australian Olympic breakdancer? I think we put something together here today on BF Live. Look, I don't know. That's just what he says over. I don't know. The Australian breakdancer Ray DeVito. He's the new Ray Gun. People are making a connection. LJ, wow, that may be true. See, you're blowing our minds. We never made the Ray Gun connection. Tom is vibe cancer. Oh, I meant to lose this. See, that's the whole thing, Testicle, because there is a thing. We don't want to hate on like people, though, there's the doys, as Bob says, the the born wrong people. We don't want to crack on them, but you don't hate them, but you can't help but comment. I don't hate him, but that's the nicest thing I can say. There's the official report. Tom Gully is managing my Squeaky Doors new album. Oh, Squeaky Doors. Oh, okay. That's like the new Doors cover band or something like that. There they are. Do the work right now. Better put some oil on that squeaky door there, Terry. Oh, look, Mandy just checking in with the Scott Love, Scott. Mandy double diff. Scott! Only about 3 months away. That's right. Coming up soon, we're going to see Sack Squatch. And he's added a few new songs and a Rickroll to this new live. That's right. Tom Gully asks, Terry Nee, we're opening your Doors new album project with a 12-city tour. Where's your wrench, Tom? Look, articulate. I tell you like I tell Terry Nee. Don't start with your wrench shit. LJ Lowe says, the Levy, Gully, and Ray show is responsible for Johnny Somali. Oh, my God. And it hasn't even happened yet. All right. I got to get through that. I want to just make sure I don't get anybody that we haven't acknowledged right real quick. Like Stormy. Like the lovely Stormy. I know. See, she feels the same way. Ray returns. Doesn't it feel like that, Stormy? We had him all under control. We'd already kind of analyzed him. We were already over Ray, and then I'm cursing Bob Lever for bringing him back there, Stormy. Let's get through these. Ray almost as retarded as Tom Gully. Holy shit. Stormy's getting the love. I got to get through the bottom of this. She's getting the love. Shuley never sent Ray his steak. Didn't honor the deal. That's true. Let's see. Oh, look, Quadfather, the creepy fuck. Scott, are you aware that a miracle occurred over this weekend on Uncle Jack's show?
I guess don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Okay, I definitely didn't give you enough to bite on there, buddy, but I'm going to show you something here. You ain't going to believe this. A miracle occurred on Uncle Jack's show. Bro, Quadfather walked on Uncle Jack's show. I got video. Right. I got video. Did you hear about it?
I thought he'd been faking it.
Bro, I got the video right here. We're talking about him. Here it is.
Really?
Watch.
I've heard stories.
That's how you do it. You don't listen to
He
that.
didn't
You
name
Slayer.
Slayer.
Talking to
He didn't name
gods.
Slayer.
Fucking rock.
Look, right there.
What did
Quad stood? It's a Christmas miracle.
Holy shit! Wow!
He stood.
I accidentally stood.
100%.
He stood.
He's not even a Quadfather.
You're a piece of shit, Granny, and you don't like the fucking gods of rock. And you could suck a big
I had to walk.
cock.
Fuck you, Jack. Get a goddamn Godsmack tattoo about it or something. You
Fucking Granny. Fuck you. Get a Godsmack tattoo about it, Jack.
I forgot to get it.
Great line, Granny.
He's not the one who's so far away when
Tell you
it's
what,
time to
tell you
get
what.
a tat on his belly button.
We're going to get a Godsmack tattoo. That's what we're going to do.
I'm glad
If we can get to 700
So there you go, Quadfather, the alleged Quadfather. He stood up. He's a fraud, Scott.
Lazy.
Lazy Quadfather. There you go. Dang Lizard, you make a good point, and I was there and I forgot this, Scott. Dang Lizard reminds us, never forget, Ray didn't even go to the actual wedding ceremony. That is correct. So no, he did not. I don't believe he did, because he said he didn't feel right. He didn't have the right suit. And he came to the reception in those clothes or something, right?
Okay, yeah.
I believe that is true, Dang Lizard. That's right. He only came to dance and to eat, I guess. Let's see. Good point. I'll check that out this evening. Popkey's here. It's been a minute, Popkey. What's going on? Hey. Popkey. Froggy's here today. What's up, Froggy? Come on, man. Everybody's checking in today on a Monday before Christmas, hanging out, catching the vibe on BF Live. I can't even get to the news. You guys are so buzzing. And Tactical Tiger gifts 1 membership. Joseph Langs caught that. Welcome to the family, Joseph Langs. Let's see. I want to make sure we got Stormy. Praise the baby Jesus. What was his excuse thing? Froggy. LJ Low. I want to make sure. Whoop. I'm depressed. I was notified yesterday the gifted membership I didn't know I had to Uncle Jack's expired. I never got to experience the benefits. I can sense the sarcasm in there, and I can tell you that Jerry Lahane's checking in. How you doing, Jerry Lahane? All right, well, let's get through this, folks, because we got some show to get to. I'm going to go over to my news desk because we're here to do it. We are, in fact, doing it. We're going to do it. We're going to keep doing it to the 3 o'clock hour. That was the opening BF Live Chat Family Check-In. We got to get on with the show.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right, folks. I'm having a great time already. And I feel like just kind of doing the chat family check-in and hanging out and talking like we did. I feel like we're just kind of hanging out. Haven't even started the show yet, but it's about to start right now, I think, because I'm going to go over to my news desk because I got more than a few stories in my hopper, and I'm going to read them to you right now in the BF Live Other News or the BF Live Not So Serious News. Let's do that. That's right, folks. I'm over here now on the BF Live news desk. As my friend Pecan, who hasn't checked in yet, he calls it the Bobby Cronkite segment. He normally checks in right now. So shout out, everybody. Let's do it. Let's have a Monday, whether you're working and making your way to the holiday or you're already there and you're just hanging out, having fun, or maybe you're out shopping, whatever you're doing, let's have some fun for the next couple of hours. All right, and let's do this with my first story right here. Oh, I had to, unfortunately, life is real, vibes are real, life is real. So I got to start off this newscast, Scott, with the celebrity death report. So I'm going to do that real quick. Let's do that. We got to start off, unfortunate news. I kind of touched on it briefly, but you have to do an official one right here. We got to start off with the celebrity death report.
BF Live, celebrity death, marriage, and divorce report. They lived, they loved, they died.
That's right, folks. Death is a great equalizer. It comes for us all eventually. So we have the most fun we can while we're here on this planet. So, folks, I have to inform you that the celebrity death report today lets us know that Rickey Henderson, a baseball Hall of Famer and MLB stolen base king, dies at the age of 65. This kind of broke over the weekend. Henderson played for 9 teams in his 25-year Major League Baseball career and won 2 World Series and an American League MVP. Scott, he was more like an early, mid-'80s guy when he was really in his prime, buddy. I don't know. You have any recollections of Rickey Henderson?
Yeah. Base stealer. Known mostly for stealing the bases.
Absolutely, bro.
He's supposed to be an asshole, though, on the
Was he?
Field. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember his retirement speech caused some kind of ruckus, too, where he's saying he's the greatest of all time or something.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'm not sure.
I remember Rickey well.
Wow, yeah, he was. That's all you remember. Like every time he got on base, he was like on second before you know it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then he got of course, when he retired, he got a certain base and everything. But it does say that Rickey Henderson, the baseball Hall of Famer, all-time Major League Baseball stolen base king, and widely regarded as the greatest leadoff hitter ever, has died at the age of 65. The A's announced the news Saturday afternoon as tributes poured in from around Major League Baseball. A cause of death has yet to be announced. He was 65 years old.
Yeah,
Henderson,
young.
It is. Henderson played for 9 franchises over his 25-year MLB career, including 4 stints with the Oakland Athletics. He won 2 World Series and was named the AL MVP in 1990. A 10-time All-Star, Henderson was the AL stolen base leader, an unmatched 12 times, and surpassed 100 steals in a single season on 3 different occasions. one of only 2 players to accomplish that later feat alongside Vince Coleman. Yes, Scott, I heard your damn. Because how many people can even get 100 in one season and do it once in their career? But this man did it twice, Scott.
You know, when you said that number, I mean, I've forgotten that he had them kind of numbers. You just don't hear them kind of numbers.
And I'll give you his
steals.
That's right. Now, that's just been a season, but I'll give you some totals. It says in May of 1991, Henderson's base stealing prowess earned him a place in baseball history when he swiped his 939th career base, breaking Lou Brock's record. Henderson finished with 1,406 career stolen bases in his final MLB season in 2023, reinforcing his nickname, the Man of Steel, S-T-E-A-L, that is. Here is the actual steal that when it happened. This was 1991 when he actually broke the record. Scott, he could take at will. He could take a base. Look, and he picked it up. Oh, look at there you go. That's what you're talking about. When he got the record. So there you go. That's just how he was. That's what you expected every time this guy got on base. So we'll start off. There you go. We'll start off the BF Live other news with a little celebrity death report. We acknowledge those who have been and those who are now gone. Let's see. What's a Spawn checking in, our sports guy rep right here. Whoa, Jerry Lehane says, I'm 67 tomorrow. I win. There you go. You beat him. You beat Ricky, so there you go. Or over 500. Yes, that's right. 500 more than the previous record. He's more fun to watch now, you think so? Because you're probably never going to see stuff like this again. So there you go. There was a little bit of video of that. It wasn't just his feet that allowed Henderson to find success. He also did it with his bat. Henderson had 297 home runs, drove in 1,115 home runs. So there you go. And I think he ended up with like 1,000 and so, where does it say down here? The article just goes on and on. Had a prolific career. But there you go. Ricky Henderson, the Major League all-time base stealer, dead at the age of 65. Let's continue on with more of the regular news. That was our celebrity death report.
BF Live, Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report. They lived, they loved, they died.
And there you go. Right. See, people are putting, and we could probably do this all morning, Spawn. Just keep putting like records and facts about Ricky Henderson. And so, yeah, he was one of the great ones. So we start off our news by acknowledging someone who's passed with the celebrity death report. Scott, the last 2 or 3 weeks or so, all it's been talking to news is what? Drones. People have been droning on about drones, correct?
Correct.
And I even showed you guys one of the like they more or less do like a fireworks show or they do the in-air displays now in lieu of fireworks, right?
Yep, I know what you're leading to here.
That's right, and Testicle Tiger, and people have questioned like, wow, that's fascinating. How do they do it? How do they coordinate it? Well, there is a story in the news where there's finally been a mishap, and I think we're going to see more of these stories, Scott. You know what I'm doing, and we hadn't even talked about this, but you saw this story too. In this wild video I have, shows you drones. Wild video shows drones dive bomb Florida Christmas show crowd. Multiple injuries reported, including a little boy whose mom says is clinging to life. Is this the story you thought I was going to do?
Ah, man, I didn't know somebody got hurt that bad.
I didn't either. And let's read a little bit of the details about this because there's some video of it right here. Let's watch the video, of course. Let's frame it. Look. So pretty red and green. They're across the lake. Notice the ones just start dropping like gravity rate out of the sky. Look.
Kamikazes.
Yeah. Oh, man, there's a little sound to it. So let's give it some content. Because, look, even the geese are running.
Yeah.
Bro, there's like ducks and geese running. I mean, there's sound. Let me run some sound to it. Let's watch this again. Here we go.
It's a better video than I seen.
Oh, no. I don't think they're supposed to be falling.
Look at the geese. Look at the ducks.
Yeah.
They're like.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's finally happened. I wonder I don't know, Scott, they say the FAA is investigating this.
Oh yeah?
As with anything that happens in the air. So there you go, there's the video right there. It's probably the first of many, so there it is. Those drones are definitely from China. They're Chinese drones. A ching tong. Welcome to the Chinese drones. Runaway. Skynet is where Arnold? He said he'd be back, but he's just like my dad. He's not. Oh, God. Let's say safety ignored. Yeah, I think, Scott, this is going to make them now do these over like open fields and open water, so this can't occur, right?
Yeah. Do you remember one time you had something on here where they made some kind of, it's almost a space age kind of thing, but they was able to point at like this cannon looking thing at one of the drones and just kind of slowly guide it down.
Well, Scott, I have something very similar. I don't know if we're on the same wavelength this morning. We didn't even have a production meeting, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a drone countermeasure. It's not that, but it's similar. It's a countermeasure. It certainly works. Hoya, everyone. This is my big sister checking in, late due to her birthday celebration. Hey, could everybody do me a favor? Y'all know my big sister, Kathy. She's in the chat pretty much every day, every show for BF Live. Well, yesterday was her birthday. Her birthday is on the solstice, folks. Happy birthday. Just yesterday, hadn't even been 24 hours, to my big sister, Kathy. Thank you to my lovely big sister for everything you've ever done for me. Say hello to and happy birthday to my big sister. I know you will.
Happy birthday.
Safety is ignored during the 4th with our group, says Space Nerd. Yeah, you got to watch that. Something about the holidays where it makes you think that you're like, that explosives won't explode on you or things of this nature. You understand? But let's continue on with the BF Live other news. Oh, so we had the drone issue, Scott, and we had the problem with they're flying over people's yards now and people's houses and sensitive military bases and sensitive areas. So we've been talking about normalizing the next level of like countermeasures. And I have a countermeasure right here. Somebody's already on the case. Check this out, Scott. I think, and this actually looks fun. This looks fun. We would have fun. And I think this is mostly harmless unless you do it over a residential area. But look. This is the Russian video. So watch this shit. If you can't understand the language, it's because it's Russian. But look what he's doing. There's a drone flying above, and he has a gun with a scope and what appears to be a drone with 3 propellers on it, Scott, that he's going to shoot at it. This is an attack drone. Check this out. This is how he countered.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. That's all I know. Like this. I thought it was going to be a net at first, Scott.
Yeah.
It's 4 propellers. Look.
Whoa.
Watch this shit. Watch. Clip. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. There you go, bro. So this is our drone future right here, Scott. Ain't that's pretty badass though, ain't it?
Yeah, it's I'm worried about our future, man.
Well, this is what it's going to be, unfortunately. It's going to be anti-air missiles or something like that. I wonder how it must be able to find the signal because he didn't really shoot it too close. It found that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It like made a hard left to get to it. So there you go. There's another story. It's drones, folks. That's the world we're living in now. So there you go. There's a countermeasure. Battle bots have become real. You got that right. You got that right, LJ Low. No doubt about it. Yep. Like,
I am a robot.
Popke wants one of those things for Christmas. Happy birthday, Kathy. Wow, yesterday wasn't my birthday. It was, and how could I digress or digest in playing wishing my sister a happy birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
There you go. Got all the birthday love coming in. Absolutely shattered that record. I watched him a lot playing the Mariner. Oh, there you go. Talking about, of course, it jumped on me again. Wow, it did really jump on me. Holy shit. Trying to get to all the happy birthdays for my sister. Wow, and it jumped. There we go. Got that one. We got Hoya Kathy. Hoya. Here you go. Happy birthday from LJ Low. Happy birthday from Spawn. Happy birthday from the Reverend Wild Bill. Happy birthday from Tiff Wash. Happy birthday from the Nerd. Happy birthday from Jerry Lahine. Happy birthday from Testicle Tiger. Space Chief 75. And all of us. Hey, they're all in there. Happy birthday from RFK Head Chunk to Bobby's sister. Happy birthday, Kathy. Wow, we got that one. Yes, we got the Battle Bots one. Thanks, Battle Bots Memory. I design Mars rovers and love BattleBots, says Jerry Lane, lets us know. All right, let's continue on. I got a few more stories here in the BF Live other news. Scott, I think most of us could do a segment, either Florida man or happened in a Walmart, and I could always come up with a story every day, right?
Right, like a crazy one.
Yeah, it is. I'm someone socially fascinated of what is the draw or the need to act out in Walmart over other places, Scott. There seems to be a real draw or attraction or need for people to act like an ass at a Walmart. I don't understand it.
I don't either, because I'm always on my best. Everybody sees my best foot forward when I'm in public.
Yeah, but what is it about that goes? Is it are they just doing a copying? Is it copycat, or do people have a real kind of instinct that I don't understand? But there's something about I guess maybe because it's viral, something about going to Walmart and acting a fool.
Yeah, I think they desensitized to it. They see so much that they think it's normal to act that way.
Bro, you are hitting on some great points today, because we're going to talk about somebody that was really desensitized to something. Because I think when you see this, I think that these whippersnappers doesn't understand, Scott. They think life is a video game, and they think there's no real consequences, or they think that life is all about being viral and there's no consequences to it, right? Nothing happens because I didn't see the ending, the bad ending, right? Well, in this case, this idiot, a man was arrested for spraying bug killer on food inside a Mesa Walmart. Yes, and I have a little bit of the video here. So this is a guy, he thought that he was being funny, ha, and was going to go viral, ha, by spraying bug spray on fresh fruits and vegetables. A man faces multiple charges, and I'm saying this because I want people to be aware of this and wash your shit off when you get it, because I want this to be in the back of your brain. A man faces multiple charges after he allegedly filmed himself spraying bug killer on food products at a Walmart supercenter in Mesa, Arizona. Police arrested 27-year-old Charles Smith on Saturday in connection with the incident that happened on Thursday at the megastore at Stapley Drive and Baseline Road. Here's some pictures of it, Scott. It says Mesa police said they found out about the video showing the items getting sprayed on Friday. Police said Smith entered the store with plans to film social media pranks, but he instead grabbed a can of Hot Shot Ultra Bedbug and Flea Killer without paying for the item. Video uploaded to social media, but later deleted, shows Smith spraying the pesticide on various items available for purchase, including vegetables, fruit, and rotisserie chickens. A Walmart spokesman said workers removed all the directly impacted products and cleaned and sanitized the affected areas. Smith reportedly filmed his face, this genius, the pesticide can, and the act of spraying the items before he posted the video online. It says the only reason he went back, Scott, he tried to there's the video of it right there. What an asshole.
That's not a prank to me.
That's not a prank. And so his followers had to point this out to him, Scott, because it goes on to say, it says, Mesa police began an investigation along with Tempe Police Department and identified Smith as the suspect. Police contacted Smith and he turned himself in voluntarily. Police say Smith admitted to the act in an interview. He faces the following charges: introducing poison as a Class 6 felony, criminal damage, endangerment, and theft. But it says the pranks should actually be funny, like people were saying. And he only went back and tried to mitigate the damage by taking up some of the fruit, only because people on his stream told him that he was being shitty, Scott. Can you believe that shit?
You should have to eat it.
Ooh, good punishment. I'm favor those kind of equal and opposite punishments in life, Scott. I think that's very good, because it would treat the direct implications of what they're doing. Let's see. People don't get punched in the mouth enough, hence YouTubers.
It kind of makes sense that because they're always going to try to one up the last person, and it started off with them licking ice cream and licking people's ice cream in the freezers and stuff, and
yes, and licking donuts and just doing nasty stuff to other people's food. Yeah, one up it to stupidity. Terry Nee has a theory. He says it's because the bottom shops at Walmart. I go to Target anyway. There you go. Testicle Tiger says, I do grocery pickup and haven't stepped into a Walmart since COVID, LOL. That's probably good for you. We got act out ass in public. Ricky Henderson would say, happy birthday. You got that one? I bet there's some things you could fit in that bacon between your teeth. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's why it's a happy birthday. My brother Ricky checks in and says, Hoya, brother Rick. I look forward to getting together with my brother Rick and Kathy. I know you're celebrating the birthday with our big sis. He sprayed bananas. Don't make the joke so easy. That is true. He's kind of lining it up for some easy ones. It's Banana Bread Day. That just reminded me. Sorry, LOL. That's okay. All right, let's continue on. I think I showed you everything I wanted to show you about that video. But yeah, he's an asshole. He got arrested. Well, maybe this next story, this might help, Scott. I think this could help. Because in Walmart, they're actually like police. It's getting so bad, they're considering putting body cameras on the employees, Scott, because of shit like this. Can you believe that?
Yeah,
like police.
I mean, I see. I watch the videos all the time of people getting caught shoplifting and everything, and they act a fool when they get caught. And they're also limited. You know, they ain't like cops. They can't just go put handcuffs on them. I don't think, or whatever. And
Maybe that's part of it. They know because they hardly some of those are ones that are brazen enough to do this stuff. They don't even have no regard for law enforcement. Like that story I did a week or two ago, where the one guy robbed the Walmart while there were 50 cops in there doing shop with a kid for Christmas and buying them Christmas presents, right?
Yeah.
But maybe this might work. Maybe body cameras on employees that could at least give a heads up or be like evidence in court or something. And they're actually considering putting body cameras on Walmart employees like police. For more on this, let's take you over to the Bikini Report for more on Walmart employees wearing body cameras in the future. Take it away, Bikini Report.
Walmart is testing body cameras on employees. The retail behemoth has begun a pilot project that's seeing employees in several Dallas area stores wear body cams to record interactions with problematic shoppers. It sounds like most shoppers won't be recorded because, according to a document from the company, workers have been told to, quote, record an event if an interaction with a customer is escalating. Retailers everywhere have been dealing with an increase in thefts and violent behavior. That includes everything from shoplifters to gangs of smash and grab crooks, as well as customers who are just plain hostile and aggressive. Walmart is presumably hoping the body cams will help deter thieves and protect employees. Do you think body cameras will keep people on their best behavior, or is there a better way for retailers to deal with criminals and combative customers? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you. I will. Bikini Report. Thank you. I will. There you go. Thank you, Bikini Report, for that. Articulate John lets us know that Tom rubs his balls all over the salad bar. I'm going to go with allegedly on that one. Let's see. I only shop at dollar stores, and now, thanks to the thieves, it's all $1.25. Thieves and a little bit of the fact that everything has gone up in the world. Let's see. MSIP checks in. What's up, MSIP? In the place to be. He says it's not called acting a fool. It's called wilding or wilding out. What are we, Nick Cannon days? How you doing, MSIP? I grew up with Mr. T. He goes, I pity the fool. Don't act like a fool, fool. Don't be a fool. Maybe it's simple. That simple, MSIP. Maybe people just aren't calling each other a fool enough anymore, Scott. Letting people know that they're acting like fucking idiots, right?
Yeah, and everybody's got their cameras out, and they got to act different in front of cameras or something.
Yeah. Nobody tells people they're acting like a fool. They just record it nowadays. They just kind of let it go. Oh, hey, MSIP. Says Space Nerd checking in. You get the love coming in.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Just another reason not to walk into a Walmart. That's the precise thickness I crave. And to that I say, yeah. What's up, Scott?
I agree with Spawn.
Thickness comment. I ain't scared of it. Spawn, good eye. Are they hiring these bikini reporters from Home Depot parking lots? No, Popkey. I say they come off the pole. They get them off the pole and they take them in the back room, put them in front of a curtain, and they have them reading. Thanks, Obama, says Tyranny. That's a good answer for anything. As we continue on, I got a couple more stories before we get to the BF Live miserable news history moment. Let's do this one. It's Christmas, so we're gonna do some Christmassy type stories, of course. This Christmassy type story, this one, Scott. A Virginia home gets an unexpected owl as a tree topper. Look at this shit, bro. It says that he flew into the house and literally landed where the tree topper should be. You motherfucker, that's who. It says a Christmas tree in Virginia got a special tree topper when a barred owl entered the home on Thursday. The Animal Welfare League of Arlington posted 2 photos of the bird on Facebook. This beautiful barred owl decided to play Santa and drop in, literally, through the chimney of a local home and declared himself the newest star on the top of their Christmas tree, officials wrote in the caption. It says if you look closely, you'll see he knocked the old star over to make room for himself, that they added. The owl was ultimately released, but this is not the first time an owl decided to rest atop a Christmas tree in recent months. In October, an owl found its way into a Georgia mansion and found refuge on a tree in there. in a mansion. So let's look at. I guess I can't make it any bigger. That's what I tell my wife all the time. There you go. Hey, can't make it any bigger.
As big as that owl looks, it takes about 5 of them to make a good dinner.
Oh well, you sound like you know something about that.
I'm just joking. I ain't eating no owls.
Okay. Hey, I didn't know. Let's see. What a hoot, says LJ Low. I see what you did there. Hi-yo. I see what you did there. What a hoot, wise owl. I live in a very suburban area, and I came home to an owl in my garbage can one day and thought I was going to get my Hogwarts letter. That's right. They dropped off your envelope there. Let you know. All right. Well, there it is, Scott. And if you look at the tail right here, where I don't know if you can see my arrow on this screen. No, you can't.
But that tail, yeah.
That looks like a tail. That's the actual tree topper, bro. That's not his tail.
Okay. Now
that's the star but it does look like his tail.
Yeah.
But if you look real closely, I can see it a little bigger. That's the actual tree topper that he moved out of the way. So there you go. Little Christmassy owl story right here. Oh, see what else. I got a few stories for you. Let me see what I got left. Oh, another Christmas story. So, Scott, we're all familiar with at the White House every year for Thanksgiving, they pardon the turkeys, right? They make a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
We're all familiar with that. What's up, Froggy? Hoya, man. How you doing? I can know you're there.
Oh.
What's up, Froggy? How you doing, man? Check out this story, Froggy, and everybody else. So, Scott, like we just talked about, they have the tradition of pardoning the pigs at the pardoning the turkeys at the White House every Thanksgiving. Well, in Florida, they have a different tradition for Christmas. And, Bob always rails and complains about people don't like ham for Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever, right? He's very anti-ham. He's very anti-ham head. Well, check this one out. Apparently in Florida, this is a tradition to eat pig on Christmas. Baby pigs will get the Christmas pardon from a Florida mayor in a Cuban twist on White House turkey tradition. So this is what has to do with the traditions that Cubans have on Christmas, Scott. And I'll read a little bit about it right now. It says, as the stars of Friday's show in downtown Miami, baby pigs Glinda and Alphaba will never have to worry about gracing the dinner table at a Cuban-American family's home on Christmas Eve. Public pardons for the two piglets were granted by the mayor of Miami-Dade County, Daniela Levine Cava, in a 7th-year South Florida riff on the White House tradition of pardoning two turkeys at Thanksgiving. The 4-month-old pigs, named after the good and wicked witches in the musical Wicked, will live out their expected 12 to 15 years at an animal sanctuary south of Miami. Glinda and Elphaba didn't seem too interested in the ceremony or the crowd surrounding their makeshift pen outside the Latin Cafe 2000, the restaurant that created and sponsors the event. The tan and black pair, about the size of pudgy beagles, hogged down on some apple and orange slices when offered. They otherwise seemed that they were determined to find a way to nibble on the plastic lining of their enclosure. So this is what they're doing. It says, if not for these pardons, Scott, they could have joined thousands of their kind that will be barbecued whole Tuesday in underground pits or in special metal boxes by families in Cuba, South Florida, and elsewhere. They will become lechon asado, served during the Noche Buena dinners. So basically, bro, I didn't realize this, that Cubans, apparently this is a big part of their Christmas feast, is they, like they said, underground pits or in boxes, bro, they go hard and they cook the whole damn pig.
Yeah. Like put an apple in its mouth or something.
Yeah, you've seen that before. I've seen depictions of that. I have eaten off of that. I've never done it myself, Scott, but I have had ham off of the outside edges of one of those like that.
It still had its face on it?
Had everything, bro. Yeah. Yes, it was on the table. It was like it's like the depiction we always see: apple in the mouth, laying flat, open, cut open, people just taking meat off of it. Yes, 100%.
Whenever I eat something, I prefer not to make eye contact or have it face.
Yeah, that's always preferable. Yeah, you would. I always say I don't really like to need to know the origins of everything I eat as I'm putting it in my mouth. All right, let's see. I cooked
really
a pig.
I don't like pig myself. Go ahead.
You said the filthy animal, right? Pig's a filthy animal.
I'm not a pig. Yeah. I don't like it.
Let's see. I guarantee those pigs are getting eaten eventually. Somebody's gonna. You're done, son. You're done. You've been here long enough. Nobody's paying attention no more. Yeah. I cooked a pig underground. But wait a minute, Terry. You probably mean something different by that. That means you shot a. You could be talking about shooting somebody. Let's say, damn, the germs must be horrible. LJ Low lets us know I barbecued a whole pig before in a in-ground pen. It's delicious, he says. Terry, and he said it's like a Dutch oven because I guess the heat, you get all the heat from the pit itself. I'm mostly vegan, LJLO, but I'd eat some of that pig, says Space Nerd. All right, well, I got another story, and then I'm going to do our miserable news history moment. We're having a lot of fun here, hopefully. So let's see. I know I am. I hope you are too. Scott, we talked about and we watched. I think we watched the Mike Tyson fight, right? The Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. It was all the rage for a bunch of months. We all talked about it. You were all buzzed about it, weren't we? And it kind of didn't exactly live up to the hype.
No.
And we talked about last week how Conor McGregor is kind of losing his sponsorships left and right. He lost his whiskey sponsorship and all that stuff. So he's Conor's regrouping, and he's going to put UFC on hold for a while for something else. And for the something else, I'm going to turn it over to the Bikini Report, who lets you know what Conor McGregor is going to be up to, trying to reset his career. Take it away, Bikini Report. Let us know what Conor McGregor's up to.
MMA star Conor McGregor is pressing pause on his return to the UFC in favor of a boxing match. McGregor has announced that he's agreed to fight Logan Paul, the other YouTubing Paul brother.
Fighting the other one, Scott.
Oh, notorious McGregor.
He's already in the WWE.
Is 0-1 in the boxing ring, having lost to Floyd Mayweather in 2017. And Paul is 1-1 as a pro, with that win coming by disqualification. So this might not be a fight for the ages.
1-1
but with
and
both
0-1.
men being pretty controversial and very high profile, it should still be a big draw. After all, the hype behind the recent Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight proved there's a serious appetite out there for these kinds of battles. Will you watch McGregor and Paul duke it out for big bucks? Or is there a more exciting pairing you'd prefer to see go head to head? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Scott?
We're going to see all kinds of them acting a fool before the fight, leading up to it.
Yeah.
It up. McGregor's always been one of my favorite fighters, man. This is real interesting for me.
I think he got drunk on his own ego and his own hype. He got the proper 12 or whatever that whiskey's got kicked out of like all his endorsements because he's going around womanizing and being abusive allegedly and acting a fool, if you will.
Yep.
Whoa. She has a lumpy cricket, says JFK Head Zone. She has a lumpy cricket. I've never heard it referred to that way, but okay. LJ Lowe says that boxing is dead. I tend to agree with you, LJ Lowe, too. I think after the Mike Tyson era, I think that was the height of boxing. I think that now that you have MMA, I think it's kind of outpacing it as far as an exciting sport. I think this is the only thing that has breathed any kind of interest in the boxing, Scott, are these these Paul fights, if you will.
Celebrity boxing type stuff.
Celebrity, yeah, that's right. She has a lumpy cricket. She was gorgeous, tuned in at the perfect time, says Blummel's defense lawyer. How you doing, Blummels? There you go. What's good, Blummel's defense lawyer? Hope you're on the train. I hope you're being safe. Let's see. There you go. All right. Ooh, good. Nice cloud there, Scott. Whoa, Scott's ready. We're partying. We're having fun in the middle day. We don't care what time it is. This party's already started on a Monday, folks. All right. We did the regular news stories. We're having fun, and we're doing it today. We're doing it. But now it's the time for our miserable news history. This is when we're going to tag on at the end of the news, a miserable news history moment. This will be Bob Levy reading the news from when he was on the Miserable Men Show back in the day on Sirius Satellite Radio. I'm going to thank my friend Cyke Labs for always providing this awesome content to me right here that we can enjoy right here on BF Live. This is Bob Levy reads the news from the Miserable Men Show on December 14th in the year of 2008. We're going to do it, folks. And so as we do, when we do this on BF Live, whenever you hear Bob Levy mispronounce or say something wrong, you type it in the chat the way you think you heard it. Look, he's already got me talking funny. Hang on tight, folks. And when you hear Bob mispronounce something, type it in the chat the way you thought you heard it as we go with BF Live's Miserable News History Moment.
And now it's time for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
'Tis the season to be jolly with news, and I'm the jolly old soul that will give it to you. I'm Bob Levy, and this is Bob's News.
Boy, they're killing me with the pep there. Oh.
Zimbabwe.
There we go. First one, folks, Zimbabwe.
Mugabe. Malaria epidemic under control. President Robert Mugabe said Zimbabwe's cholera outbreak is under control Thursday as the United Nations raised the death toll from the crisis to 783. Cholera has spread rapidly in the southern African nation because of the country's crumbling healthcare system and lack of clean water. South African authorities said that they have declared the Vihembe border area a disaster. Really, don't go there, people. The Limpopo provincial government spokesman, Mongol Ling, said authorities would be able to mobilize resources more quickly and illegible.
What?
And be more quickly and be illegible to be.
Oh my God!
I had to go to the next few words to figure to receive national funds as a result of these declarations. Tamil rebels kill 89 Sri Lankan soldiers. Separate Tamil rebels fought intense battles against government forces trying to advance on militant de facto capital in northern Sri Lanka, killing at least 89 soldiers. A rebel-affiliated website said Thursday. The Tamilinet website reported that heavy fighting took place Wednesday around the rebel headquarters of Kilintri between guerrillas and government troops trying to advance into rebel-held territory. In the worst fighting... What? Breaking news?
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin. Here now is Anchorman Bob Levy.
A man unearths extraterrestrial garment. Ralph Pinkley, school teacher and amateur archaeologist, has discovered an article of clothing that he claims is of extraterrestrial origins. Pinkley also purposed that the garment has unusual powers that manifest themselves when the attire is worn. Not worn, but when you wear it. At a press conference at GAH headquarters, Hinckley gave the demonstration to an awestruck reporters. Look at what happens to me, the curly-haired teacher said to the packed room. I cannot believe it myself. Indeed, the 34-year-old man appeared to be on top of the warrior.
And there you have it. That was it.
It's time for Bob Speaks.
That was our miserable news history moment right here on BF Live. The Vibe, folks. All right, so let's do it. Scott's got the screen up. It's a virtual reading rainbow with our friend Bob Levy.
In the sky.
All right, we're going to wind down from the news, and we're going to shift to doing other stuff as we enjoy this.
Take a look.
It's in a book.
In the book.
He's got it right there.
Rainbow.
It's Bob Levy's Reading Rainbow, brought to you by BF Live, The Vibe, and Scott Fitzpatrick right here. Got him chewing. There you go. Friends to know.
Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading Rainbow.
We got to get the Cyke Labs and a lot of other fun stuff, folks.
Is that a fucking kid's book? Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. I'm reading. I'm swimming. I'm a bat in the pool. Look at me go. Levy is such a stupid name.
Yeah, but we love it. We love to feature it here. Every day we do BF Live at the end of the BF Live Other News or the BF Live Not So Serious News. Let's get on with it, folks. More stuff to get. Come on. That's right. We are having it. We are doing it. Making the most of our day and having a fun time right here on BF Live. I'm hanging out with my friend and co-host Scott Fitzpatrick. Just hanging out with you good people here today on the Monday before the Christmas holiday, whatever kind of holiday it's going to be for you. You got chat family right here always. LJ Lowe says, we need a Bob Reed's ingredients segments. I would love to hear him try to say the things like monoglutamate or something. That would be a good one. Any kind of big words. That's why they used to do the news with all the countries and, the Nigerias and all that stuff, because they knew it would trip him up. Our friend Froggy would like to know. Oh, no, our friend the Egg, I think the Egg would like to know, what are you eating? Said you want to be called the Egg.
I've said to hell with the diet for about till New Year's.
It's probably a good time with being Christmas and the holidays.
I've been hogging out, man.
Oh, milk chocolate mini pretzels. That's one of my jams, Scott.
Delicious, man.
And Scott, don't think I don't have a bag on my snack shelf, which you're very well familiar with. I can run right over and I have them in a couple footsteps, brother. No shit. There you go. So there you go. The Egg.
Let's get away from them.
There's another one that I eat till my stomach hurts. I don't know that I've eaten too many till my stomach hurts, Scott.
Yeah, candy corn.
Yep. That's one of the many. Let me see what I got here. Let's go play here for you. I'm play a little something right here. Oh, it's
I'm trying to break myself from eating on camera. I hear some people talk about that as well.
Really? Do they? Well, look, bro, I appreciate you doing these shows, man. I appreciate you doing my show, so I have no problem with you eating on camera. Man, Scott kills like 3 hours for me. He hangs out on all kind of other shows. You got to feed eating. Hey, I'd rather you eat on screen than sleep on screen, buddy. So, no matter where you're at, whether you're in chat family or whether you got to be around some family, you rather not be around this Christmas, I have a little public service message for you right here.
Try not to be a cunt, it's Christmas. Take a tip from Santa's helm. The rest of us are doing our best to be jolly. So don't go looking like you swallowed a bunch of holly. Don't shout at carols, sing us and tell them to stop. Don't buy your presents from the Oxman shop. For fuck's sake, be merry, have another sherry. Try not to be a cunt. Try not to be a cunt. With the reindeer, I'm sleighing up to Lapland. Try not to be a cunt. C-U-N-T, country.
Hey, there you go. That's a public service message from us right here on BF Live, The Vibe, folks. We like to keep positive vibes. And Terry Nee. Terry Nee just says, I just sent that to my retired pastor. Well, there you go. And Popkey loves those cunts. Well, we love Popkey. We love hanging out with you. And I love that I got a whole sheet of stuff that I got to get to with you. But I think that Scott would also equally love maybe going to the bathroom at this point. Because we're kind of a little bit past the halfway point. Right, Scott? I see you over there shaking. I see you.
Oh, yeah.
You ready, bro? All right. Well, we'll give you a chance to get Ray from out of your ass, literally. All right. But folks, don't even think that we're anywhere near done having fun. I don't want you to go anywhere. Matter of fact, I want you to grab a friend. Matter of fact, I want you to grab a drink, grab a friend, take a piss if you have to, and grab that friend and let them know that no one has more fun than we're going to have right here on the middle of the day, right here on BF Live, folks. And when we come back, we're going to hit some Cyke Labs. We'll do some Perry Talk, Soulful Horoscope Readings, just for the ladies, whenever time allows, up to the 3 o'clock hour zone, folks. But I've already done an hour and 40 minutes of programming, folks, and I know that I need to take a piss break, folks. So like I said, this is your chance. Grab a snack, grab something to eat, grab a smoke, grab a friend, tell them to come join us when we come back for basically another show on the other side of this BF Live piss break at 2.5 minutes and back for more fun, folks. Don't go anywhere. See you in 2.5.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the Pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah, yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break.
Delicious.
I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
One more.
What's up, Scott? Somehow your mic ended up open on that PF Live piss break that we're back from now. So I can say, come on, one more. Come on, I can you send some stuff. Lucky you didn't say nothing out the way or nothing too crazy. But I don't know what it is. It's supposed to by default take us to silent, but you can override it. So I don't know if that's what happened or what. But I'm just letting you know.
I did it.
Well, there you go. Hey, back, folks. Like I said, we're back for basically another show right here on BF Live. Come on, don't go anywhere in that. We got more fun to be had. Let's see. Levy verse, is that something like the Morse verse? Whoa, well, we might have to get into some Morse verse because we're about to get into Cyke Labs content segment right here on BF Live, folks. So what did you say we do? Oh, I know you touched your pee-pee. You know I did. I touched it and I like it. Don't be jealous. All right, so let's do this, Scott. You know what I like to do. While you're over there talking about people or chewing up your last couple chocolate-covered pretzels over here, you know what it's time for. It's that time where we feature our bro. He's the bro you know. It is time for...
Psych!
Psych.
That's right, folks. It is time to feature my friend, the talented Cyke Labs, right here on BF Live. I enjoy doing a Cyke Labs segment. I like to have fun, show them some good, well-done face swap videos and having some laughs at them. And you can check out Cyke Labs by clicking on Cyke Labs as it runs throughout the entirety of the chat. You don't have to type all that stuff in. You just, when it goes by, just click on it and hook a brother up with a like, share, subscribe at Cyke Labs. The Morse verse for life. Can you send Lonnie the link? I could have. I mean, I can't just do that on the live. I don't know. It takes some technical work hooking that up, but yes, it's possible. It is potentially possible. So let's do this. Let's get into it. Which one I got? It's Christmas, so we got to show this. Let's show this. Probably the last couple times that we can show our Christmas theme stuff and it'd be relevant for this time of the year. So let's do that right here. Cyke Labs content. If you haven't seen it, folks, or even if you have seen it, it's fun. It's Bob Levy writing the Levy voice and into town.
Burrito sabanero al canino de Belén, con mi burrito sabanero al canino de Belén, sin neve, voy canino de Belén, sin neve, voy camino de Belén, tuki 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 tuki, Doki doki dubida. Apúrate mi burrito que ya vamos a llegar.
That's a vibe, folks. That's a feeling because we're riding into town on the Levy horse, just like our friend Bob Levy is right there through the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, at least. So you go. That gives you the holiday spirit. Well, Bob Santina, says our friend Space Nerd. Bobby Santina. That's from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs right here on BF Live. Hey, let's do a couple. See, there's a couple Morse verse heads out there I noticed in the chat today. So let me oblige them, or let me accommodate them, that is. Here you go for you two Morse verse fans out here. That's not a thing. Morse verse ain't a thing. But he was a funny song parody guy back on the Miserable Men days. Let's watch this one. This is Mike Morse doing Sniff Away about Bob Levy back in the Miserable Men days. Check it out. Cyke Labs. Okay.
In Canada, poor Bob's a wreck. His hands are shaky and he's feeling ill, yeah. His anxiety
Frustrated rock stars when we come
almost
back.
to death. It goes on until some band gives him a pill, so brush it up good, Bob, before the show, and get yourself a straw, stick it in your nose, and sniff away.
Sniff away, Bob
Brush
Levy.
it up good, Bob, before the show, and get yourself a straw, stick it in your nose, and sniff away. Yeah, sniff away.
Sniff away from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. Just for you Mike heads out there. Got a little Levy in there. We got a little Mike Morse in there. A little something for everybody from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs during our Cyke Labs feature right here on BF Live. Hey, how about a double shot? No one said no one ever right here on our Cyke Labs content segment. A double shot of Mike Morse said no one ever, but we're going to do it right here on BF Live anyway. This is for you two Mike Morse fans. Here's a little cookie party. This is about Shuley and Lisa G back in the Howard Stern days. Check this one out from Cyke Labs.
Shuley is not at a sporting event, though he says he's a football fan.
The great Mike Morse.
No, he's at Lisa G's place, licking a gingerbread man. He's at a cookie party and he's nibbling a goodie. Tell me how could he? He's so damn fruity. He's becoming one effeminate Jew.
Thank you so much.
There you go. That's for my two Mike Morse fans out there during the segment of Cyke Labs. Hey, I want to acknowledge Testicle Tiger. I recently shared a goal in the chat, and she was the first one on it for the $2. Thank you for the goal. Thank you, Testicle Tiger. Also, thank you to my generous big sister, day after her birthday, but she's giving me something. She gives me $2 toward the goal and says, okay, BF has Christmas shopping to do. Thank you for the money for the goal. Right here in the middle of Cyke Labs content segment. Let me show you this one. How about this? We're going to get on with this. I got the latest, greatest piece of Cyke Labs content right here on BF Live during this content segment. I'll tell you again, folks, but give him a like, share, subscribe when you click on his link and running in my chat today. I'm going to show you this one. This is the latest, greatest piece. Of course, it involves our friend Bob Levy, and it involves making a commercial. It is a commercial break time, so why don't we do this? Here's Bob Levy, super tan Bob Levy. Scott, check this out. This is the newest, greatest piece from Cyke Labs right here. Right here on BF Live. Check it out.
Living rooms, bedrooms, diners. Oh, yeah, you can find them at the market. We talking about flea market. Montgomery is just like a mini mole. Our girl, come shop with us. I said, flea market. Montgomery is just like a mini mole. Hey, you heard me. Come shop. Living rooms, bedrooms, badmans. We got it. You feed it. You find it. It's just like a million all panties. You heard me. Come shop. I said, flea market. Montgomery. It's just like a million all. Hey, late. Living room, bedroom.
Levy Grande.
Oh yeah, you can find them.
Oh, hey, look at that face guy. There it is. There it is.
At the market, we stop, get it right flea market. Montgomery, it's just like a ninny mall. Hey, you don't stop. let's like digital advance. Come on now, in the left, up to the right. Let's do this dance. Hey, to the left, up to the right. Hi, let's make this a dance. Flea market, Montgomery. It takes you up. It's just like a nearly mall. Check it out now, everybody. Like this now. Hi, hey, flea market, Montgomery. It's just
Sock
like
Squatch and Bob Squatch.
a nearly mall. You don't stop. Let's dance. Flea market, Montgomery.
God damn.
It's just like they
I wonder
made
if this
it
was
all.
one take.
Ran on down now. Yeah, I know. I can't. Well, to be honest, like you know what's saying. It's just like you know what I mean. It's just like
For the bus in the Super Bowl shuffle.
it's just like hey made and all. Nice. Yeah, you just saying it. It's just like hey baby, get him out. Oh yeah, if you crack this, but I'm older than 3 months.
Like I always say, I can't say it enough. The latest and the greatest from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. Enjoy that at your leisure anytime by clicking on the Cyke Labs link running throughout the entirety of this episode of BF Live The Vibe, which happens to be 211, folks. And we got some more fun stuff to get onto, so we got to do it. That was Cyke Labs.
Psych.
Let's go, folks. We're on BF Live, The Vibe. We're building up the energy and the momentum. We're giving it to you heading into the holiday weekend, folks, or the mid kind of holiday we're about to have right here on BF Live. Are you already off, folks? Are you working hard to get off? Either way, we're going to keep you entertained during this next couple hours that we're going to be here with you. Bob is like a lizard. He, says Froggy. Getting down with it, says Froggy, the egg, a.k.a. now the egg. You're going to have to change your screen name, but I remember anyway. Scott, I think I mentioned at the beginning of the show that it was quite a Perry weekend. You know, Perry had his regular Friday show. Then was during the day. We did 3 hours of BF Live. I went out shopping and kind of listened to Perry like the entire time. So I was checking in when I was out. He did like 8 hours on Friday, bro.
Yeah, I missed it all, man. I didn't realize he was doing it.
That's right, and being out shopping, I didn't have my head in it the entire time. But then Saturday, he did a show with Bob Levy on the Levyverse, also kind of a longer show, and I didn't have my head in that the entire time. But I know how we can all wrap our heads around it together. I'm going to go to the Twitter X and I'll run my element. What do you say we do a little Perry talk and we'll figure out all this stuff out together? What do you say, buddy?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's time for Perry talk. Let's go, everybody. Let's get a little Perry talk. It's a lot of programming going on. I know a lot of people in the chat family are PCL family for life. How are you, Froggy? And Froggy let Space Nerd know, Space Nerd, I am the egg now, okay? Cuckoo Cuckoo, I don't know. Apparently Froggy has had a revelation mid-show that they want to be called the egg now, so I don't know what I'm going to play for an egg sound effect, but our former friend, the artist formerly known as Froggy, is now the egg. Shit can't keep things straight. Perry talk is allowed, says Skull. So we're about to do it. Hey. Cowboys Legend 27 Sports Talk Live checks in. It's been a week or two, Cowboys Legend 27 Sports Talk. How you doing? I'm not sure if you're the biggest Perry fan. We're going to do a little Perry talk for myself and Scott and all the other kind of Perry fans that kind of like him and enjoy these antics. And I always say that one of the biggest things I love about Perry, it's just having it on and having a vibe, much like we have here, and being in with the chat family and just making just some cracking jokes and just talking about how he's acting on a particular show. So let's see. Let's talk up here. And it says, don't be like Perry and ruin yourself. Ruin. He was saying, instead of ruin, Scott, he was saying it'll ruin the microwave. So let's go back to Friday. That's like I said, it was Friday PCL. He did 3 hours. We did the same 3 hours, 12 to 3, and he was on 5 hours beyond me. So let's see what they got into in those other hours. This is one they got into. Don't be like Perry and ruin your stuff. Let's check this clip out.
That's what happens when you put a CD in a microwave. And it will ruin your microwave as well as your CDs, as well as the
It'll
food
ruin.
I put in the freaking microwave. I'm not doing that again. Duh. That's what happens when you put a CD in a microwave. It will ruin your microwave as well as your CDs.
You'll
as
ruin,
well as
Scott.
the food I put in the freaking microwave.
But look, he's got the Star of David behind me. He's got a Five Below bag. I think he has no less than maybe four inflatable Santa Clauses have been sent to him. What's up?
I think I see a black Santa back there, right?
Yeah, there is a black Santa back there. Of course, there you go. Good eye, Scott. I always love your eye right there. And you're absolutely right, brother. There is a black Santa behind him. All right, so let's go on to the next thing we have on their Twitter X. But yeah, like I said, he was on for look, somebody sent him some ornaments, Scott, to say Randy and Perry, 1992 forever. That's what they say. So he got personalized ornaments. He has blown up Santa Clauses. There it is on one of his many trees that he's been sent. So Perry's resisting Christmas, but we're making him go there. You will ruin the day that you put a CD in your microwave. That's right. You will ruin the day, not rue the day. You will ruin the day. There we go. Nope, there it goes. They ruined the day. They put something in the microwave. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Claus, courtesy of RFL. Oh, DEI. The DEI, Mr. and Mrs. Claus, courtesy of RFL sent that one. There you go. Testicle Tiger's letting us know, Scott, that Rev Fug Lee sent that. The DEI, politically correct Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus right there. That's cool. Thank you for that backup. That's what I love about having chat family during this segment right here, Scott. There you go.
Right.
All right.
Southern Santa.
Say that again.
Southern Santa. Is that what that is?
So, yeah, right. That's right. That's a good reference. You call that Southern Santa before. All right. So everyone's familiar that watches Perry knows that he's not a big fan of popcorn, especially the one with the dividers in it. He's not really a big fan of getting all that popcorn delivered to his place. Well, a special friend sent him a special delivery of popcorn, Scott, and it's going to be hard to for Perry to resist because it was from his porn friend Jasmine St. Clair. Oh, so let's see what the porn star, his friend Jasmine St. Clair, sent him.
Oh, it's Jasmine St. Clair, actually.
Bring this inside.
It's gigantic popcorn thing on the fucking patio. Look.
This tree goes here.
Look at it.
Doesn't go anywhere.
Fell down. He got so much shit in there, he can't get the shit out of the way to make room for the new shit. Look. He got trees and blow up Santa Claus, black Santa's in there. Now he's got to bring this in the house. Where do you even get this gigantic box set, Scott? I have no idea.
Oh no.
Does not go in the house.
Just for a second. Then
You're a goddamn asshole.
Perry, just bring it in for a second, and then you can bring it out.
Look, he's trying to close the door, Scott. He's like,
Perry,
nope.
Bring it in for a second.
There you go, Scott. That's exactly like Testicle Tiger described. It's the whole family. Look, it's Mr. and Mrs. Claus and the child. It's the whole family.
Stop with the language.
That looks like some kind of leftover Halloween gourd wreath he's wearing, Scott. I didn't see him put that on at the time.
He had a garlic around his garlic necklace.
I thought it was garlic too, but it's either gourds and or garlic. It could be a garlic wreath. She must be. No shit.
Prick.
Can you at least try the popcorn? She worked all.
Here we go.
No.
Just
try
take
it.
one popcorn.
No.
Come on.
Oh, it's
Okay, I guess he didn't want to try it, Scott. I love that shit. Oh my god. Oh, so there you go. So we know. Oh, let's see. Yeah, it's a wreath. Popkey says this is true because Jasmine St. Clair was fine back in the day. Jasmine St. Clair, she must be 70. I jerked off to her when I was a teenager. Perry, can you believe that you still jerking off to her?
Shut the fuck up.
Well, she is kind of old, long in the tooth now, as they say. Skoll says we're sending the tow truck to pick up his donated Corolla on 2/25/25.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, you kind of did. You said if you got a car or something, you would donate it. We're gonna get it for Joey C. Let's see. Let's see. Jasmine St. Clair. It's a wreath-based nerd. Duke, Perry and Jasmine are old friends, says Testicle Tiger. His poor neighbor, says JFK Head Chunk. Sko, it looks pokey. Maybe Perry is Dutch. In the Netherlands, they have Black Peter and Sinister Claus at Christmas. Maybe so, but he's with the Java hose and all that stuff. You know how that goes, Popke. He's with the Java hose. Let's see what else he's up to, because let's see, he tried that one, but then Scott. So we've already had like the pizza issues, right? He's still finding pizzas around there, right?
Right.
Somebody asked him the other day, did Gina Levy tell you about the pizza she hid? And I believe that we know she did. She says as much here when she was on BF Live a couple weeks ago. But this one, he gets a little reminder, Scott, about something that might be in the place from a long time ago. Let's see if Perry believes it and if we'll actually find it. Check this out, Scott, because I forgot about this one.
It's stale and it's dry. I also saw a fillet of fish.
Remember they've had filet of fish going in and out of there for the years that I've known of Perry, right? And was it last year they had him do like the great the fish challenge where he had to try them and do the rating and all that and he had like tons of filet of fishes around. So I don't know how it ended up in here, but yes, a errant filet of fish was found in Perry's. Check this out.
It's stale and it's dry.
It's like months old. Look, that's like mold and shit, Scott.
Yeah.
Watch where he finds it.
I also saw a fillet of fish in there. Well, if there was a fillet of fish in the ramen noodles, I would smell fish. Yeah, there's no fish in here.
In the ramen. Look, he's got his box of ramen from the warehouse club on the counter and holding all his ramen. Watch this.
What's in your hand?
Oh, there is a fish in here.
God, how old is that?
Right in his fucking hand.
Yeah.
It's stale and it's dry.
You got to show that. It's got pickled
penicillin on it.
Show it.
It does. How many months old is that?
It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. It's freaking stiff.
I know. I want to get a good shot of this.
And he goes, I'd know if there was filet of fish in my ramen.
Oh my God. All right, take a bite out of that. Let's see how that's holding up.
F-O. Bite out of that.
I love when Tom says something he knows is going to piss him off and he'll never do. But look.
I also saw a fillet of fish in there.
Watch.
Well, if there was a fillet of fish in the ramen noodles, I would smell fish.
He thought he would smell it, Scott. He missed it. Like a lot of things, Perry missed it. Let's see. Just a Guest says Perry supports his porn friends by watching their content. Widow Killer says, can't wait for Stuttering John to go after Perry for trashing his kids on Friday. Now, I don't know. I don't necessarily want those two worlds to kind of blend, because like Stuttering John's a thing and Perry is a thing, and I don't know if they could ever really coexist and kind of get each other's vibe, Scott. I don't know if that would ever go well.
Yeah, I'll be Team Perry, whatever happens.
Because John could never go along with the joke, and Perry never knows the joke. So it's like, I don't know. It was Fish Friday, right? Skull. So it was the Fish Friday where he tried all of those filet fish. Filet fossil, says JFK Head Chunk. The O-ring blow out the asshole. Popkey couldn't see your mess. There you go. They're talking. Respect the queue. We got to respect the queue. Garode, and it was Garlic Neck, says our friend Froggy checking in. All right, let's keep going up here. Here's one of the blow-up Santas. Santa's got hungry eyes for Perry.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Look, he's looking right at his dick. Santa looking right at that thing, Scott.
Yeah.
He's looking right at it. All right, here's some more. So Tom says, of course, Tom B being the great producer that he is, and I would let everybody know, if you're not already a member over at PCL, you got to join the fun over there, folks. For as little as $4.99 a month, you can be Shopback level. For $9.99 a month, you can be Credenza level and get access to all the members-only stuff, and you can hear like phone calls and see all kind of text and stuff that goes on behind the scenes, because Tom B running the show is a 24/7 job. It's not just the on-the-air shit. So Tom B, being the great producer he is, Scott, he said, look, I got a great opportunity here to do like a bumper or a video or make something of this, because he knows that Perry's not going to hold on to it. He's going to throw it away. So this is, Tom B said, come on, do some like promotion for it, Perry. And this is what he got out of him.
Welcome to Perry Carabello Live.
He looks like a fucking psycho coming out of there.
Once I pop, you know the fun will never stop.
Okay, that's not what I said at all.
Welcome to Perry Carabello Live. Ladies, once I pop, you know the fun will never stop.
Okay, that's not what I said at all.
He's stupid ass. The fucking look on his face. Oh, and of course he resisted it at first, like he does everything, and then finally, he starts getting into it like that. So I don't even know where you get that giant popcorn thing. Look at the base nerd throwing all kind of popcorn emojis in the chat and everything. Not allowed. It's not allowed, Space Nerd. It's not allowed. Look, so I knew that Perry was Jewish. or Albanian. He always say he's pure-blooded Italian there, Scott, but I've never believed it. Look, got his Chanukah right there. Let's see. There's Bob. And so here now we're starting about Bob and Perry. The next day it was Bob fillet that asshole. So yeah. So then the very next day Perry shows up for Bob. What did he? Let's see. Go up here. Oh, here we go. Let's talk about Bob and Perry now. Here we go. So Scott, I was waiting for him to come on. I was still watching, waiting for Perry to. I'm like, Perry's coming on. This is very exciting. And then this is what happened. Watch.
Thank you guys all for coming on time, because he doesn't care about anybody. He doesn't care. If he was Santa Claus, it would happen on January 3rd because he'd never be around. This is what I got to deal with. Oh, look who it is. What did you ask for? The son of Sam?
He said he got his hair done. He had his hair colored. Look, I'm going to show you a picture of how he looks like Berkowitz.
You look like the son of Sam.
Maybe he shows it in this clip.
Ooh.
The son of Sam. Remember the guy that
Sorry for
listened to
being
his
late, big guy. Yeah, I just had my hair dyed.
Hair dyed.
Totally unprofessional.
Yeah, it looks like it was dead before it died.
You
look like the son of Sam. Look at David Berkowitz. Get a picture. That's what you look like. You look like a fatter David Berkowitz. You remember him? There it is. There you are.
Look at that. Bob makes these observations on live so many times. It's freaking funny. Looking like the Iron Sheik with the towel on his head. Yes, I humble you. Let's see.
David Berg, that's you. Put on the glass. If he had glasses on, that's you. Thank you guys all.
That is awesome. See, and that's what. Scott, you've seen it many times where Bob is just riffing live and just saying the thing that comes to his mind, man. And he hit on that with the son of Sam, David Berkowitz.
Yep.
Looks like a fat
sometimes it's something obscure.
It is. Yes, Bob is great at those great, like, deep pools that you don't see coming. Like how, I mean, he just gets these observations like, man, I'm sitting here with this guy, Perry, and this son of a bitch looks like son of Sam. All right, well, I think we got a couple more clips we can have fun with, and we're going to get on to some other fun stuff like Soulful Horoscope Readings and Just for the Ladies and stuff like that. So don't go anywhere, folks. I got more Perry talk. I'm hanging outside the door too right here. We're hanging out. So let's see. Here's a little, Perry gets some deliveries of his favorite stuff. Let's see what makes Perry happy this time.
I like it.
I don't want it.
Yes, you do.
Oh, Christ.
Look at him. Can't even bend down to get a pizza.
This shit is not eating in my home. God damn it! I said never again. Send 7-Eleven fucking shit pizza to my goddamn home. You motherfucker! Get out of my
favorite
fucking way,
7-Eleven pizza, Scott.
Easy with Sam.
That's Italian pizza.
This crap is not to be in my home again.
Let's see what it is. Let's see it. Let's see what kind.
It's delicious.
Crap fucking pizza. And this I will never have here ever.
It's Sprite.
Oh, that's good.
Ever! Bye.
He got his favorite Sprite and 7-Eleven pizza delivered. He was always happy. Look, there's the bro, Scott. This is a side by side of Perry's father and David Berkowitz.
Wow,
amazing. I think we're on to something. Bob's just like off the cuff observation. There you go. I think we're cutting on to something. All right, so here's another clip from the Levyverse. Says, if you missed Perry on the Levyverse and Bob, check it out now. So let's check out this clip right here. And I can also remind you that you got to member up on the Levyverse because Perry shows up on the Levyverse. So he's got 2 levels over there. I believe Bob's got $4.99 and $9.99. And then you can see the behind the wall stuff. And whenever he gets together, like Cookie Killer Velo, says our friend Skoll checking in. But
shut the fuck up.
But Skoll was saying that shit. Let's check out this clip right here of when Bob and Perry got together on the Levyverse.
You don't need those drawers. Jim hit me up about that earlier. That you
bye.
No, you don't need the produce drawers. You know why? Because you don't have much in there. There's nothing that you like.
Bye.
Take them out right now and bring them in.
Bye.
Right, because Bob's been he tried to change the door handle on the swing of the door. Remember that, Scott?
Yep.
And they actually did it. I think, didn't Victor try it or who the hell tried it eventually? Victor tried it. They changed the door around, but because of the produce drawers inside, which I hear Perry just puts candy bars in and Snickers and stuff, he don't really need those drawers, Scott. Let's see.
So we can look and see what
No,
you have
it's
in
none of
there.
your business. We'll take my goddamn refrigerator. None of your fucking business. You're not allowed in my home. Period. God damn it. You're never allowed in my goddamn apartment again. Son of a bitch! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Is he choking a
Fucking
dick?
A!
Can you get one drawer so we can see what's in there? Then we know if you need it or not. That's all that Jim wanted to know.
No.
Then can you get both of them?
Bob is so damn good with him, man. Bob knows how to get some shit at him. They go send some fruit. It's fruitcake. Send this fruitcake some fruitcake right here. A little ad right there. All right, now I'm gonna touch on a good thing, man, because I'm happy about this and I'm proud about this, because in all of this silliness and all of this getting Perry to yell and carrying on, which he should be able to easily take. I mean, he's sitting in a chair doing simple pranks and yelling at comments on TV, right? But with all this silliness, Scott, we actually managed to do something good in this, and that Perry, in order to make up for his sin of stealing food from the homeless.
Shut the fuck up.
It was for homeless people, bro. He stole food from the homeless. So in order to repent for his sin, Tom B decided that they had to do a charity. And so the charity that was chosen was Toys for Tots. And to make it simpler, Tom B, shout out to the producer Tom B, he chose his local Toys for Tots rather than trying to spread money, little bit of money around. We try to help one very effectively. So I'm very proud of the PCL chat family and the Bob Levy verse, the vampires, and all the chat family, because together, folks, we raised $3,000. Perry Care, ain't that something, Scott?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. So anybody that gave or anything, you should feel really good on Christmas morning knowing that, hey, man, with all this silliness that we get into and all, maybe there's one kid out there that kind of benefited from the silliness. So Tom B is good. You got something to say on that?
I think that's the way they go with it. The way they did is go with that local thing instead of spreading it out like that.
Yeah, it's good.
That's the way to go.
A Testicle Tiger says, yeah, Victor tried to fix it and Perry couldn't reach it. We couldn't reach his M&Ms. Exactly. I know he was pissed because he couldn't get to his candy drawer. Skull reminds everybody that was good work, PCL family. Yeah, anybody that watched, if you gave through the links or anything, $3,000. We should all feel really good about that. So this is them actually acknowledging it, Scott. This is the actual guy that Tom B is dealing with, and they have a special message for the Perry Caravello fans and for the Levyverse fans right here. I'm gonna play it for you right now. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am Staff Sergeant Hector Ibarra, representing the 2nd Battalion, 25th Marines out of Brooklyn, New York, and I am this year's coordinator for Toys for Tots Long Island. I want to thank Perry and Bob Levy and the PCL community for their contribution to the Toys for Tots program and their support of the United States Marine Corps.
Awesome. There you go. How you like that? Look at that. They're standing there. They got the boxes of the toys. So great job, everybody in the PCL family. Shout out to Garrett and Tom B and Jim PCL, the boss, and everybody, Testicle Tiger, everybody involved with that show. Kids need a job, not toys. Kids, damn, Jerry going hard in the paint, go corporal punishment. I'll put you to work. Buy your own toy. Says salute, Testicle Tiger. Salute to you, Testicle Tiger. Because I know that you were involved in kind of maybe wrangling everybody that was kind of wanting to give through Discord and the extraneous links. And there are still links available. It's not too late to give, folks. So if you go to PCL right here on Twitter X, there'll be some links available. Matter of fact, the link is attached right here. It's not showing up on the screen, but there is a link. So it's not too late to give, folks, and it's not too late to enjoy Perry Caravello live. That's it. They're going back in the day where they had him dress up and do the McDonald's stream, and he was getting stuff there. So there you go. That's taking you back to that. Oh, look, and then it says Sheila strikes again. That's his hairstylist. Look, that's who cut Perry's hair.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, she's not very good, Perry, and you pay her a lot of money. In China, kids make our toys. That's exactly right. I know. Oh, man, I got the link on my PC, but I'm on the phone right now. Let me see if I can extract it. I think I can extract it and copy and paste it off of that, because it won't open on here, but let me put that link in there. Here we go. I can copy link address. This link address that you're about to see show up is the very Perry Caravello Live Toys for Tots link. It's the actual link right there, folks. So there you go. I didn't write it on there, but that is the actual link for the Toys for Tots. If you want to give directly, there you go, Testicle Tiger. That hair is horrific, says Space Nerd. There you go. It's like, yes, that's the Sheila hair. All right, we got the link out there now. If you guys want to give, and then let's see. Oh, somebody found a Perry's restaurant, so they put that out there. That's pretty cool. A Perry restaurant. And let's see what else we got. And then that reminds you that tonight it's going to happen, folks. just as we wind up talking about Perry, we're going to be talking about Perry probably tomorrow and what happens tonight. That you did not, Tesco Tiger. If you're busy, it's excusable, girl. And you didn't know I was going to do that. You're fine. I got it in there. We got teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, Tesco Tiger. That's what's good. So it's tonight. So we just got done talking about Perry. We'll have some more antics to talk about tonight. Let's see who stops in tonight as we watch at 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East. I'll be in the chat with all the chat family. I have one video, Scott, I want to show you because I think you know from watching Windy City Heat that Perry was originally involved with the Big Three, with Don Barris and with Mole and all that, right?
Right.
We learned about them. So I've fallen down into a Kill Tony wormhole lately. I like a William Robertson. I've been watching like all his lives. They've been showing them on a loop, and I've been watching a lot of Kill Tony. And in watching this, I come across a clip of Perry Caravello and the Big Three on Kill Tony. And I want to play this for you right now, because I want to make some observations about it and just kind of point out how it went, because it was Perry was going to Perry. So let me find this right now in my live folder. And I'm going to play this right now. This is Perry and the Big Three on Kill Tony while William Montgomery was doing his set. And Kill Tony is where they let a comic come out for 60 seconds, do their best 1 minute of comedy, and then they critique it. So that's why Perry and the Big Three were there. And this is how it went. Let's check this out.
And I'm excited to hear what we have from Perry Caravello and Mole.
Yeah, that's fantastic. He's got the jokes, he's got the looks, whole package.
Yeah, I love that. Absolutely.
William Montgomery's a funny motherfucker.
He is, Scott. I didn't know that you were on the William Montgomery tip, man, but you've been watching his live. There's a guy out there who has him playing 24/7 on a loop. All William Montgomery sets. Yes, all strictly William Montgomery sets. He is a funny mofo, and hopefully you'll see a little bit of that right here. But let me find. I want to give that guy credit because somebody's doing a great job, Scott, of some guy called Joke Hive. If you go to Joke Hive, he has William Montgomery running on a 24/7 stream, and that's where I found this. Watch how Perry reacts to William Montgomery.
I'm gonna be very frank with y'all.
Now notice. I accidentally started over, Scott. But look at the dynamic I want to point out here. Now, to me, Perry Caravello is the superstar, right? No, to me, I don't give a fuck about Don or Mole. I mean, Mole is funny and cool, but neither of them are their stars, and Perry shouldn't be out on the end by himself. Like Don is sitting in the captain's chair next to Tony Hinchcliffe. You know, nobody would know who Don was, I dare say, if it wasn't for Perry Caravello and, Windy City Heat, right? So I didn't like the dynamic from the start. And I saw this episode, Scott, and they literally didn't even have a chair for Perry. They had to go get a chair for Perry. Kind of like the Gina thing. Sound familiar? All right, here we go. They did Perry like Gina. Here we go.
That's fantastic. He's got the jokes, he's got the looks, whole package.
Yeah, I love that. Absolutely.
Did they do that to him on purpose, though, maybe?
Frank with y'all,
Not 100% sure, Scott.
When I saw his PG-13, I didn't watch it.
He's talking about, he said he didn't like Windy City
Perry,
Heat.
what do you think? This is so far, I would guess you're going to say the best comedian of the night, but go ahead.
Not the best comedian of the night.
Oh, wow. Look at
he
that.
likes the surfer, but he's got a good act.
You thought the last
I'm going to
guy...
what, Perry?
I said you got to...
I'm going to what?
Watch this.
Seriously, don't fuck this up! What are you doing? You touched me when I walked up here! Don't do this to me! Come on, Perry! I didn't grab your face!
William, don't feel bad. He was in love with the other guy.
Wow. My goodness gracious.
It's neat seeing somebody yell at Perry like Perry.
You're really gonna fucking say that, Perry? I didn't grab your face!
Did he grab your face? William, what did he grab when you came up here? I didn't see it.
He did, Terry.
As he was walking around me, he grabbed my left cheek.
Your butt
Sorry.
cheek?
Don't tell, dude. Don't tell. Don't tell, though, but don't tell.
I thought you were a faggot.
Whoa! William, take a step forward there. He's furious.
I've been doing burpees all day!
Punk. Looks ain't deceiving.
Shut the fuck up! You seem like a bitch!
William. Be nice to our guests here, William.
I've been working out all day!
How many burpees did you do?
I did 20.
I love me some William Montgomery, and I love Kill Tony and Perry, and that's where all three of them collided, Scott. I didn't know you were on the William Montgomery. I love William Montgomery. That dude was funny. Just something, not every guy that yells is funny, but he is funny, man.
Before I found these podcast shows that we watch now, I was watching the Joe Rogans and Your Mom's House, and Kill Tony was one of them. I've been watching that for years.
Yeah, and he's been opening up for those guys.
Yeah, William Montgomery's I watched him grow in that.
That's good, man. When you were on the ground floor of it. I'm late to the party, but I'm enjoying catching up on it, man. I love, look, Testicle Tiger, because I was carrying on about Perry, base BF. Whatever, I'm just taking up for Perry. Let's see. Perry still wears that suit. Oh, shit. Kind of sounds like Chris Farley when he yells. He is funny as shit, and I think somebody up here, and I would recommend this. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on, Scott. Did you see the Kill Tony with Shane Gillis playing Trump and Adam playing, I can't remember his last name, playing Biden? Adam Ray. Playing
I don't
Biden.
remember that, no.
I highly recommend this. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. These guys come out and did like a whole show as those characters, and it was funny as balls. Popkey, Tony Hinchcliffe may be a little light in the loafers.
I see.
A little.
I kind of caught them vibes also. And
he is proudly and boldly gay, and he will tell you so. And he's made many.
Is he really?
Oh yeah, he always makes gay jokes about himself all the time. Yeah. Perry got the Gina chair. That's right. We got the based me. Perry still wears a suit. Kind of sounds like Farley. Let's see what else we got. William storage unit job. Terry Nee knows about William. That's right, because he will at a self-storage place. That's right. Maybe. All right, let's get. So there you go, folks. So there you go. We did a little Perry talk, and I even had a little kind of Kill Tony and took you back to the big three stuff. What do you say we get on to some other fun stuff? I hope you enjoyed that. That was Perry Talk.
Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
Yeah, we had it. We did it. We done it. We're doing it. But we're not done because it's just a Monday before Christmas, and we're just doing our best to get the kind of ball rolling for this week because we know we're heading into Christmas. No matter what, it's coming, and it'll be here and gone before we know it, folks. Maybe. Perry Need. Very good one. Says Jared Lahane. Perry Need. So I hope you guys enjoyed that stuff. Yeah, I could talk to you about William Robinson all day, man. Matter of fact, you know what I do, Scott? When there's nothing else going on, I put on that thing that I told you about, just 24/7 William Robinson all the time. I'll send you the link after the show.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Awesome, man. That shit is funny. Well, you know what else is funny and good? It's 23 minutes in the third hour of BF Live, 3 hours of live content. I attempt to bring you here every day. It's Monday. We're having it. We're doing it. Let's say
we're doing it.
We are. We're not going to have a case of the Mondays around here, right? We can't do that stuff. We don't do that case of the Mondays. Whoop, I mean, that's the wrong one. It's
I never know what day it is.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
I feel that, Scott. Sometimes we do this podcasting 7 days a week. We really don't know what day it is, and maybe one day doesn't feel any different than the other, right?
Right.
You're not wrong, buddy. Terry Nee says William's parents were great. Yes, William's parents have been on the show. Terry Nee is a Kill Tony fan. We'll have other stuff to talk about when we go on our date to see Sex Squatch. We'll talk about.
You remember when Andrew took the place of a guy that was had disabled. I can't remember his name.
You talking about Michael Lehrer?
That's him. He went on to be on Kill Tony for quite a while. You ought to check him out.
Rest in peace, Mike. Yeah. Funny guy. I got to know Michael through Shuley, through the Shuley Network.
Yep.
Shuley had Michael Lehrer on, and a funny comedian. But I can't remember his condition, but he was a handicapped gentleman. I don't know if he had CP or something worse, but it progressively got worse on him as the years went on. But a funny dude. Yeah. I mean, funnier than the guy we were talking about at the opening of the show, right?
Yeah. He was on a bunch of those Kill Tonys. He's well worth looking at.
Yes, and I understand he's in the Kill Tony Hall of Fame as well. So rest in peace to the talented Michael Lehrer, man. I know he made me laugh on the Shuley Network show. Yep. But we were talking about the calendar and the Christmas is coming and one day feeling like the next because we do podcasts 7 days a week. So that's why I like to do things, Scott, like put the date up every now and then and let us know that it is December 23rd and it is a Monday. And another thing I like to know to kind of frame us and let us know what the day is. Folks, we got to know what our horoscope holds in store for us, right? We're about to be around some family, someone we want to be around, someone we want to avoid, someone we can't stand, whatever the case may be. So what do you say we do this, folks? You throw your signs in the chat. I go over to my horoscope reading studio and I rub my crystal balls most aggressively as I will bring to you BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings to see what the stars have in mind for us coming up for the holidays, folks. Let's do that. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Let's go, folks. It's a jam. It's a groove. And every time I do this segment, the most horny and anxious Brian Clauder shows up behind Scott and tries to poke him in the rear. Because they're both Cancers, folks, so I'm going to read both of their horoscopes, but I'm also going to read yours soulfully for BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings. I'm going to put on my porn/horoscope music to set a proper mood, you understand? And I'm going to go to my horoscopes. I'm going to rub my balls aggressively, sometimes because I need to, and sometimes because I want to, as I present to you your Soulful Horoscope Readings for this week. Starting off the week anyway. Let me find them. Here they go. They're right here. All right. So let's do it. Let's see some signs. I saw the sign. We're going to go up to the first one I see. Whoa. Let's see. Froggy is letting us know the egg, the new, you got to change that screen name. The egg's toilet is destroyed. Wow. Nice. A lot of extra information I didn't know that I wanted to know or needed. There you go. I don't think I did. All right, so let's continue here. I'm going to rub my balls aggressively, and I'm going to find the first sign that I get to. Terry Nee says, I couldn't stand listening to Mike L. Lou Gehrig's disease. Lou Gehrig's disease. We're going to go to Capricorn. Oh, he had Lou Gehrig's disease. You couldn't stand listening to him. Well, Terry, if I was pitying him on the other end of his jokes, I would say that, but I didn't pity him because his jokes were so good, Terry, that I would kind of withstand the delivery, but it was kind of uncomfortable when you see somebody struggling. So rest in peace. Hopefully he's in a better place, man, because it got worse on him. Capricorn. I'm going to do Capricorn, baby. This is for my friend Testicle Tiger, and any other Capricorns that might be joining us today, like, say, Deadful or anybody else. How you doing, Deadful? I know you were lurking in the Levy-verse earlier, so hope you're doing well, and I hope you and yours have a great holiday weekend. Here you go, Capricorny. Ooh, today is a 6 out of 10, Capricorn. I hope your day is better than a 6. Make sure that the career opportunity you're pursuing is solid, Testicle Tiger and you other Capricorns. Wow, and I think that's actually something that's going on. Get terms in writing before contributing time or money. Reinforce support structures and foundations. Well, she does that because she's a mod on Perry Caravello Live. Popke says, I was just listening with no video while changing my wiper blades, and I just realized Scott sounds exactly like Helga Mann from Trainwreck TV. How is that, Scott?
Myself enough.
You sound like Helga Mann. You got to work on your Helga Mann impression. I do a Lisa impression. Come on, Lisa. We gotta go to Starbucks. I gotta get some coffee. Come on, let's go. Come on, end the show, girl. It's quarter up. We gotta end it. There you go. I'll do the Lisa impression, and you already sound like Helga, so we can do a thing together. We'll make it a bit. All right. Will you come put some on for me, Popke? Let's see. We got Space Nerd, the lovely Leo, checking in, and she would like the Leo horoscope read, so I will read that soulfully for my friend Leo. This is for my friend Space Nerd and all the Leos out there today. Hey, Leo. Oh, hey. Today is a 7. Clear communications can untangle a knot, Leo. Make sure to loop in everyone that is involved. Keep things respectful. Work out your roles and responsibilities and acknowledge great work. Space Nerd. There you go. That's your Leo for all the lovely Leos joining us today. Popke says blades are very important in the Pacific Northwest. All right. Whoa, here he comes checking in. It's the age of Aquarius. He's always listening in. He's always working hard, operating stuff and grinding. Josh from Tennessee checks in. Happy pre-Merry Christmas, buddy. Aquarius for my friend Josh in Tennessee. Coming right up. Here we go, Josh. Today is a 7 out of 10 for my friend, the Aquarius Josh in Tennessee. Travel and education have your attention, Aquarius. Focus on the practical details. Avoid emotional spending. Your fantasies could prove ethereal. Ephemeral. Ain't too often I get stuck on a word, Scott. We're going to be doing it's time for a spontaneous word of the day, Scott. It is that time. I have to look it up. Let's do it. I know Terry Nee already knows it, and he'll type it in before I can even run the thing, Scott, but I'm going to run it anyway. And this is when we come upon a word that kind of trips us up or we want to concentrate on more. As soon as I find the element, we do the BF Live word of the day. All right, let's look it up. Let's look up epiphemeral. I got to figure out how to spell it first. EPERPHREM. Get close. Oh, here we go. Ephemeral. Ephemeral, Scott.
Ephemeral.
Yeah, ephemeral. Oh, let's look it up. Here we go. Ephemeral. Lasting for a very short time. Oh, okay. An ephemeral plant. Ephemerals avoid the periods of drought as seeds. Ephemeral, okay. So lasting for a short period of time. All right, we got it. That was it. Just a little short period of time right there. All right. Let's get on. Indeed, Popkey.
I feel smarter.
That might just be gas, Scott. You never know. Let's see. We got that. 6 out of 10, 3-star. Hoya Josh from Tennessee from Space Nerd. Froggy says, Space Nerd, do you know anything about toilets? Oh. I have to drop the money on it. See, it feels like that. I have to drop the money on a drug test tomorrow. See, I thought that you were feeling that horoscope. There you go. 7 out of 10, 4-star day. There you go. These guys have their own rating system. I like that, but let's see what the stars have in mind. No, Scott sounds like Lisa. Oh, they say you sound come on, Lisa. They said Helga. I sound like Lisa. I can do a good Lisa. Now they're saying you sound like both of them, Scott. Which one is it?
I'll have to go listen to him. I've only watched him a couple of times. I got an idea who you're talking about.
Hey, Lisa, come on. We gotta go down to Starbucks and get some coffee, girl. Come on. End the show. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, cool. Just weed. Another 7 out of 10, 4-star. Froggy's still carrying on about the toilet. Josh in Tennessee, after his horoscope, says, I guess that emotional spending didn't work too well since I ordered new rims for my truck. Oh, shit. I come to your emotional spending. Queerandus? Weirdness? What the hell? Got any words?
Queerandus?
All right, we kind of got that with Aquarius. Terry Nee, do you know anything about toilets? I like that they flush, Froggy. Terry Nee says, yes, Asian or Western toilets. That's right, because we always heard that rumor that the Australian toilets swirl the other way, Scott, right?
Yep. I've asked Jerry Shepherdini.
What'd he say?
He says
do they swirl clockwise or counterclockwise over there?
I can't remember which one. Counter? Is that right?
Yep. That would be, yeah. I'm trying to remember how my toilet spins now. Yeah, there you go.
We go clockwise, I think.
I remember David Letterman did that years ago. He knew somebody in Australia like I do, like Flex 316. Where you at, Flex? We could ask Flex. They said that anybody on the below the equator or something, your toilet, your swirl went the other direction, apparently. That's a myth. Urban legend, if you will. All right. It's a spot on. Helga says Popkey.
Oh, I hate myself enough as it is.
Popkey says someone's getting truck nuts for Christmas, Josh in Tennessee. You gonna get them truck nuts hanging off the back of your trailer hitch. All right. Well, I don't know about that. So in the meantime, I'm going to read Cancer. This is the last call for signs in the chat, folks. I hope you're having a lot of fun today on this Monday afternoon, making our way to Christmas. We're doing the Soulful Horoscope Reading. So I'm going to read Cancer for Scott and Brian so he can stop being violated and threatened. Then I'm going to read Virgo for me. And if there aren't any last calls in there, we're going to move on to some other fun stuff. So Scott, this is for you and Brian Clauder standing behind you, buddy. Here's your Cancer coming. I got to rub my balls. Not because I want to. I'm not getting a reading. Just because I want to. Let's see. Not because I have to. Cancer, Scott today is an 8 out of 10, buddy. So I hope you and Brian back there are having a great kind of day. Get your family to clarify the domestic improvements desired. Don't they do that all the time? Work out what expenses and actions to prioritize. Determine your budget, colors, and styles. There you go. That's for your Cancers doing a home improvement project. Skoll lets you know that you're having an 8 out of 10 day, 4-star. So there you go. He's got his own ratings over there. Scott, Cancer is definitely in Scott's future. Says Popkey. I don't know about that. Let's not hang on there. Wow. Scott has a cool ass voice and personality, simply says Terry Nee. There you go.
Oh, man.
All right.
Cool, thanks, man.
I hope all of you have a wonderful day. And to my wife, I love you very much, says Rob. I'm in love with 2K Soul. Get home to mama. Get home to mama real quick. All right, let's do this. Space Nerd. Toilets are very cool. We got toilet talk going on in the chat. All right, I'm going to do Virgo for me, Scott. So let's see. Today is a 9 out of 10. I'm always feeling that way. I want to see Skoll's rating for my day. Let's see. It says that I should pursue lucrative opportunities. The money's good when you prioritize profitable tasks over distractions. A mirage could lead in the wrong direction. And also says to research my moves. All right, well, I'm going to try to do all of that. Let's see. I'll take this rating again. It says 8 out of 10, 4-star day. All right, folks. Well, I don't see any more signs coming up in the chat. And I read, Virgo gang, 9 out of 10, 4.5-star day. Oop. Popke, he's reluctant because he's the reluctant Scorpio that says Scorpio is never positive. Let's see. Did I read Scorpio? I don't remember reading Scorpio, but I will. Yeah, boy, it looks like you're right, Popke. Man, what is with that sign? Today is a 6 for the Scorpios. A confusing situation only gets worse until you determine what you really want. Well, you're not wrong, Popke. Once you choose, everything gets easier. Strategize carefully and make practical plans. That's right. Because if you choose not to decide, you have still made a choice. So I hope that works out good. Skoll converts that into a 6 out of 10, 3-star day for our friend Popke. All right, folks, well, I do trust and believe that I have all of them now. So what do you say? I run my element and I get back over into my other studio. I hope you enjoyed those. We'll do them again. I'll be off Wednesday, so the next time we'll do them is Friday. I normally do them Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but we're off for Christmas. So that was, until Friday, the BF Live Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Yeah, that's what we do here on BF Live. 37 minutes into hour number 3 of 3 hours of live original content. I attempt to bring you here every day, Monday through Friday. I trust and hope you guys are enjoying this. Could you hook a brother up with a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done it already, folks? I know you love me, but let all these services do, like YouTube or Rumble and or Facebook. Thanks for joining us wherever you're joining us from, folks. Let's see. So I guess I'm getting divorced, says Popke. I don't know. You knew, bro. It must be something you know about that Scorpio horoscope because that didn't look great. I was like a 6 out of 10 and just bad news from the get. Terry says, which day will be Ray Day? I don't know. Someone is lobbying to have Ray DeVito on BF Live The Vibe there, Scott.
I'm not against it.
Okay. And like I told Terry Nee, I really don't hate Terry Nee. Some of the things he says and the order he says them in, or he irritates me a little bit, but I really don't hate anyone. But Scott, I was having fun piling on in the chat on the Levyverse. So if Ray read any of them, I don't know that he would be willing to even do the show. Testicle Tiger's voting, and she says no, is what she says. We got first vote there. Oh man, I'll have to do my first vote in my in the BF Live. Let me see if I can do the vote thing, do a poll or something. Let me see. Go to my channel. Yeah. I got to do a poll. Let's do a poll. Let's do a proper poll here. I wasn't prepared for this, but let me see. I got
to feel this poll ain't going to swing the favor I want it to.
Do what now? The poll.
This poll ain't going to turn out the way I wanted. I don't believe.
All right, here I'm gonna ask the question. Here we go. Oh, I like to do this. I like to do it so everybody knows what's going on. If you just tune in at the last minute and you're like, what is this guy doing? Hi, folks. I remind you once again that your view is important to us here on BF Live The Vibe. I'm going to type in a poll question, and y'all going to answer in the chat. Should, Hould, Ray, DEVITO, BAGUESTON, BFL, LIVE, question mark. Oh, almost. There we go. Put some of that. Oh, BF. Oh, question mark. I'm sure people be voting in the chat. Should rate it up here. Okay, poll is started. Don't be jumping ahead and answering. There you go. The poll is active, folks, and so are we here on BF Live. And I can tell that there's, let's see, I think it's time for our special segment we got to do. Let's see what everybody's saying about this. We got no, with that Bugs Bunny no face. Oh my God. The Cleveland middle slow, says the widow killer. Ray has definitely done a poll, says School. He has done a poll. There's a way of saying that. I'll say,
Hello, Frisco.
let the poll jokes begin, says Chris Popke. Let's see. Testicle Tiger, do you know anything about toilets? Holy shit. He's like, well, Terry Nee says polls are never correct. Trump 47. We're going to do that here. Let's see. I'm watching the vote so far. Well, I'm seeing 64% yes and 36% no with 14 votes, folks. Come on, get your votes in there.
Fuck yeah.
Wow, wow, Scott. So far, it's turning out you're not on there with all your alt accounts, are you?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Let me see. You son of a bitch. Don't do that. I shouldn't have given you an idea. Jerry Lehane thinks it's a good poll. Froggy says, Terry Nee, more like Trump. Let's see. We need to find out how many ladies of the evening Ray has murdered on the I-80 corridor. Let's see. That's a good point. There is a body count that we need to get. I don't know. Let's see. I can change a wax ring, Froggy, on a toilet. Oh, shit. Well, there you go. All right. Well, why don't we do this, folks? Since, we always talk about how these shows are a sausage party, and we're so happy to have a female demographic. I say we're going to do the Just for the Ladies, a segment right here. Testicle Tiger. Riddle Killer says, I think Franklin Sheckler should be on before Ray. Interesting. Scott, did you hear any of the rumblings about Ray saying that there's not a lawsuit, but I can't talk about the lawsuit that isn't?
Yeah, I never understand it. Yeah. I don't understand it, but I know what you're talking about.
I think that you might even admit that Ray has this habit of talking about. I lost my train of thought there that quickly. The last question I asked you about Ray?
I think he thinks he starts talking and loses his talks too much.
I just did that.
He'll realize in the middle of a sentence that maybe he shouldn't be talking and then stuttering over stuff like I am now.
Yo, my point that I was getting at is that Ray has a tendency to accidentally or bring up on his show one time about things that he would rather us not talk about, but he brings it up. So it's like, if he just wouldn't bring it up, we wouldn't talk about it. And much like this lawsuit thing, like he goes, how do you know about this lawsuit? There's no lawsuit. How do you know about the lawsuit that doesn't exist? When he's typically the one that lets us know about it, or we wouldn't have known about it, right?
Right. You don't catch on that when you tell people no, don't do something, well, then they're going to do it.
He has not caught on to that at all. Yes, absolutely not. Well, BF is putting his finger on the poll. Not yet, Terry Nee, but I can tell you with 16 votes, it is 62% yes and 38% no. So if I was putting it on, it would be no. So you know that. Let's say nothing. Speaking of toilets, what is the last thing you want to hear when standing at a urinal? Whoa. Hey, buddy. Nice poll. I see what you did there. Well, that's funny, Popke. I was just I went to a public event yesterday where I had to partake in urinals, and I was reflecting on the urinal code, Scott. I don't know if it was like you. When I grew up, when I was a young kid, and I went to urinals in the stadium at a public event, I would have to we would all get in line like 3 and 4 deep in front of a urinal, right? Have you ever done that?
Right, yeah.
And you stand there in line, and you would wait for the 2 guys in front of you to get done pissing, right?
Right.
Well, now at these events I go to, Scott, I think it's a generational change. There's nobody in the building enforcing it, but the guys will stop at the beginning of the entryway, and they will wait until a guy leaves a urinal, and only then will they proceed to the urinal. There's no more peer pressure pissing in these stadiums anymore. Can you believe that shit?
Oh, really?
But then you got old dudes from other generations walking in going, what the fuck are we just standing here waiting for? They want to post up 3 deep behind some of these guys that are pissing. I mean, you need that peer pressure to piss. It's very weird, Scott. I've never seen anything like it until the last couple years, buddy. Hey, let me know how you piss in the chat, everybody. What's your favorite pissing memory?
Up until here recently, our state fair, when we have concerts every year at it, the bathroom was just one long, there was no dividers. There's one long trough.
You just piss trough.
Yeah.
I was saying yesterday when I was talking about reflecting on all this bathroom behavior that one of the shops I worked in, we had the hand wash sink. When your hands are too dirty, you step on the foot pedal, and it's a giant trough. Well, guys that weren't familiar with our shop, they would come in and piss in that, Scott.
Oh no!
In the big hand sink, they'd put their foot on the pedal and just whip their shit out and piss in the hand sink. So it happens. Popke's getting a laugh. Testicle Tiger said it best. No, says Angry Snowballs. Well, I'm. It's not a democracy, but I'm willing to accept your opinion. I'll take your opinion under consideration. Tits McGee says, "Tits of season. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I didn't sleep last night and just woke up from a much needed nap. Just in time for the ladies segment. Let's not talk about Ray while we look at juicy man meat. How do you know that Ray is not in fact the juicy man meat? Ray's lips would sink ships," says our friend Terry Nee, who knows that he kind of lets things out there, Scott, but then he doesn't want to talk about them. It was a piss trough. Terry Nee knows about the piss trough. Terry Nee, stuff sinks in when it goes down the toilet. Oh, remember the circular piss troughs making eye contact with other dudes while you piss? Those were the days. That's another thing I was getting at, Popkey, because when I was reviewing all this, my father taught me, Scott, that when I go in a urinal, he'd be on one and I'd be next to him. He goes, look, when you get up there, you find a spot on the wall and you stare at it the whole time. No pecker checking. Right. He didn't say pecker checking, but I knew that's what he was teaching me. He told me, pick a spot on the wall and stare at it the whole time. Because dudes will do that, bro. They'll be standing there next to you trying to chat you up like it's a fucking singles place or something. They'll be like, yeah. I
don't like the gab one of them.
So, everything coming out okay? How's your day going, man? Everything coming out good? Yeah. I'm trying to piss here, fool. Leave me alone. Yeah, so peer pressure up under peer pressure behind me. Says
you ever
David
walk
Bowie.
up to a urinal and there'd be a turd in it?
Like the big wads of napkins. Maybe once in a while back in the concert days, you might have seen a desperate turd, but you always see like the cigarette butts and the wadded up, piss-laden toilet paper that somebody throws in there and you got to piss on it and try not to piss on yourself.
And when you do try to do the stare head at the wall thing, there'll be a booger there or something.
Yeah, there's usually some. Even better, something fucked up, whatever it is. As long as you ain't pecker checking, don't be looking at no dicks. Good morning, gang, from Dream Man checking in. Hey, man. You a little later for the Perry segment, but you can always go back and watch that. We had a fun one. The egg needs to go use the toilet. Excuse me. He'll be right back. After these messages, he'll be right back. Boy, yeah, Dream Man. Dream Man's catching all the love from everybody coming in. I saw a video of a guy using a piss trough as a slip and slide. Damn. I have one time used the child's urinal, not bragging, says our friend Terry Nee. Well, there you go. Hey, sometimes when you got to do it, you got to do it. All right. What do you say we get into it now? We kind of talked it up a little bit and talked about it and around it, but it's finally time to get to it, Scott. We got to get to that segment. It's not for me, and it's not for you. It's mostly for Chelino. It might be a little bit for Popke, but it's definitely just for the ladies is what we're about to do to kind of wrap up this episode of BF Live The Vibe 211, folks. So let's do it because I love the ladies, and I got to get it in for them. So this segment, it's not for me. It's not for Scott. It's just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he melts. Ladies gather around, the show just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
As the heterosexuals check out, it is time for Just for the Ladies. Since this is not enough man meat for you, and I have such a great ladies female demographic, I said I'm going to do a segment that's just for them. And that's what you're watching, folks. This is Just for the Ladies right here on BF Live. What are you, Scott's over there like making his own laughs and jokes. What are you like busting up over there, bro? What's going on?
I'm just uncomfortable.
What, with this? Are you?
Yeah.
Well, that's part of the idea. Now you're going grossed out testicle tiger. All right. Well, here you go, Scott. We don't have to make direct eye contact, and you don't have to take your glasses off like you do when we do the bikini report, bro. I won't check your heterosexuality. It's easy for me because I got to do production work, so I don't have to concentrate on it as much as you do, maybe, or have to. But let's see. Let's get into it a little bit. This segment is just for the ladies right here. Here's your first piece of content, ladies. Appreciation for my ladies on BF Live. Just for the ladies segment. Here you go. As I look away, I won't even watch this, Scott. I'm I'm not going to look at this or masturbate or anything. I'm going to do production. Look. BF.
We come through with the money in the garter belts. Let them know we bout that cake straight out the gate. We independent women, some mistake us for whores.
BF, the copyright music, BF. Can't do that, BF.
That's you, and I'm sorry.
All right, that's another. It's got copyright music, BF. See, Scott, I didn't feel your pain, buddy, because I'm always like clicking on my next element or queuing up my next piece, buddy. So I don't really have to concentrate on it while I'm jerking off, nothing like that.
Right.
The egg is having a bad day today. I need to use the toilet. I'm starting to pick up on a theme here today with my friend Froggy the egg. I want you got to come back with a proper. I want you to come back with a proper the name change and a proper picture instead of an F over there. Let's see. Excuse me. Now that was in regards to staring at boogers on the wall. Oh yeah. Hey, Uncle Jack's checking in. Hey everybody. I'm going to remind you now that since Granny sued me, this segment Just for Ladies is now being sponsored by Uncle Jack Shack. That's right. You can check out Uncle Jack Shack on most weeknights, hanging out right here on YouTube, the official sponsor of Just for the Ladies segment right here on BF Live. Thank you, Uncle Jack, for taking over for Granny and being the sponsor of this segment. Granny's Gulag. He was the former sponsor, but now it's Uncle Jack Shack. What's up? Welcome, Jack. How you doing, buddy? Not to disappoint the ladies, but the majority of these guys enjoy the company of men. Popke, you're not supposed to tell everybody.
Hello, Frisco.
Let's see. Chopsticks, my ninja from Uncle Jack checking in. Girly rope. I'm not sure what a girly rope is. Jack's getting love from Chunk. Chops. I found a video of you, Chops. Well, I got a video of here, another one right here for the ladies. And this ain't for me. And this ain't for you, Scott. This is like for Popke. And probably now Uncle Jack since he's here. It's definitely just for the ladies. Here you go. This is too sexy, y'all. So I'm too sexy for this video. Check this out. A little extra sexy.
Ein deutscher Mann fürzt, der Fürst in seiner Hand. Ein deutscher Mann fürzt, in der U-Bahn. Ein deutscher Mann roch in seiner Hand. Ich war angefährdet. Ich sagte, ich finde Deutsch anständig. Sagte, wir sind Deutsch, der Fürstin in der Öffentlichkeit.
Woo! That's right, Scott. In the Earthen Kids Light. Oh. You can't take all that sexy lady. Send Pop Troubadour.
Wir fützen gerne in der Öffentlichkeit. Wir fützen gerne in der Öffentlichkeit.
There you go. All right. So here, Uncle Jack, he says, oh, you'll see. I'll be on the shack this evening. I'll send you a link. There you go. We'll see. You're the official sponsor now. You have to let Granny know that you got the sponsorship that he gave up. He says he will leak us, says Space Nerd. Stop the video before the chicken. Stop the video before the chicken. Yeah, it could be I see nothing. I know nothing.
I see nothing. I know nothing.
Elton Hahn, says our friend. There's again, Elton Hahn. All right, let's play another one here. I got another piece of content that isn't for me, and it isn't for Scott. This is for Chelino and Popke, and definitely just for the ladies. Let's see. Here you go. Uh-oh. It's going to be another BF. BF. You don't want to play this, BF. It's got copyright.
Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
All right, there you go. Hey, Scott, these ladies aren't going to let me give up on this segment, buddy, because all I do is mention that I don't have any content, and I don't even want to know if Space Nerd had a towel or whatever, but she like filled up my inbox with so much stuff. She's going to make sure that this segment doesn't die single-handedly, buddy.
Oh, no. Floodgates are open.
They kind of are in more ways than one, Scott. In more ways than one. If you don't, there you go. You know what I'm saying. All right, nice. Here's another piece of content. We'll do like one. We'll do two more, I guess, because I'm not going to show everything that Space Nerd sent me, obviously, because we'd be here the rest of the day, and it's way too much content that isn't just for me and isn't for Scott. This is just for the ladies. Here's your next to last piece of content, ladies. Enjoy. Oh, it's that guy. It's Mr. Put the stiffy in your face. Don't look, Scott. Don't look, Scott. I'm doing production. Don't look. Oh, sad ending. Deadpool's here. He says, "Fuck Ray DeVito."
You had a wonderfully whimsical day. Sweet dreams.
All right, there you go, ladies.
Damn it.
Fuck Ray DeVito. Deadpool sneaking in here, buddy. Oh, you missed. We did a whole the diatribe and covered at the beginning with Ray DeVito and all of our fun about Ray DeVito, buddy. Oh my goodness. I'd like to fill it with one of these guys. Hello. Space Jack File Time. Oh, look, Scott. Look who just shows up out of the blue all of a sudden.
Right.
Decides they want to chat all of a sudden. Isn't that something?
She's my cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
There we go. Hey, Deadpool, I don't think I closed the poll or timed it. I think there's a poll going to whether if we want to have Ray DeVito on BF Live. If he should be a guest here, Deadpool. So you can take part. I know that you got a vote of saying that. Oh, my God, just got here just in time. Freed Ray DeVito says, question mark, says Terry Name. Deadpool says, I hope Santa takes a piss in Ray's stocking. I saw him saying it was your favorite person. One more Space Nerd, only because it's you asking. Testicle Tiger says, that's my type, Space Nerd. Nope, no thanks. Put some clothes on, will ya? You're just saying that because your husband's on the way home and you're going to be satisfied in other ways. You got it, Stacy, because you just showed up. I got one more for you, girl. Let's see, between you and the lovely Space Nerd, my box is overflowing with peanuts, I'll say. Cherry pie, you got it, Popke. Matter of fact, let's do a double shot because I'm feeling Christmassy. Come on, let's do that. We're having fun here. I'm going to show you this last one. We're going to do some plugs, and we're going to get on the rest with our Monday, which will be Perry Caravella live in the chat tonight. I'll be hanging out.
For Stacey Allen Frog. She's my cherry pie.
28 votes. There you go. I hope you have a great holiday there, Stacey Allen. Deadpool says, "Oh, I voted all right." He's trying to figure out how to vote multiple times. The pool's closed? No, the poll's closed. I didn't say anything about the pool's still open. Well, if you're talking about Bob Levy's pool, then yes, that in fact is closed. Ain't that right, Bob? Well, it is kind of closed. Popke getting the shout out from Stacey Allen. I don't know the rest. Skull. And Skull from Popke. All right. This is for Chop says Ray sounds more hated than Gemini in the 1940s. He's not, like I said, Chop's talk. It's not really hated. It's more I just get infuriated for his lack of making the connections of the thoughts that we're all equally having, or we think, Scott, right? He thinks on a different level. That's what you like about him, though.
Yeah. He's interesting to me.
I mean, there's nothing hateful or mean or spiteful about him. It's just that it's just the way he comprehends the world and his place in it as far as comedy and everything else. Like I said, we go back to the beginning of the show. We talked about that pretty extensively and hopefully pretty humorously. All right. Well, I got one more piece of content, Scott. Hang in there. Hang on tight, buddy. It's almost over. The fear is almost over, buddy. One more piece of content that isn't for me and it isn't for you. This is just for the ladies as we wrap up BF Live, The Vibe, stream show 2. There you go. That's quite enough of that. And I think that's just about quite enough of BF Live, folks. Let's run this, let me run this kind of bumper at the end of it, just to put a bow on things the way I like to. I hope you enjoyed that content that wasn't for me, and it wasn't for the rest of you heterosexual guys. That segment was just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bring in all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter so we see more juicy mammy just for you and me. BF
likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
Yes. That's what we do, folks. We hang out here every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3-ish, according to the East Coast time where I'm coming to you from. So I trust and hope that you enjoyed what we threw down for you today. 3 hours of live fun and original content, hanging out with my friend and co-host Scott Fitzpatrick. Chops is laughing. Stacey Allen says, men doing manly things makes me insane. She means horny. I need a moment to myself right now. There you go. Whoop. Let's see. So she's doing, I think she got it. There she is right there. She got that moment to herself. Play it again, says Space Nerd. Of course, that's what you're going to say. Terry Nia says of Ray, this hatred is how the Holocaust happened. Uh-oh, I hate when that happens. Stacey Allen, that guy was a lot to handle, says our friend Space Nerd, who probably submitted that. Dead Fool says, make I-80 safe again. That's that M-I-8. No, make Ray must be stopped. That is true. I am for that. Let's see the results of the poll. Let me see. I'll put them up here. With 30 votes in, folks, I'm going to let you know, Scott. I'm going to give you the timpani, okay, buddy? You probably know maybe if you're watching the feed, but if you're not watching the feed, here's the results of the should Ray DeVito be a guest on BF Live? With 30 votes in, the vote breaks down to 60% yes and 40% no. So it's 60% says yes. Yeesh. That Ray DeVito. I'm going to see how much of feel like of being a democracy or a dictator based on this decision right here. Thanks for taking part in that vote today. Thanks for having fun. Thanks for contributing to the goal. Yo, Scott, what you got, buddy?
Fuck yeah. That's what...
Scott's pumped over there. I want to thank my friends who really were extra generous today, like Daniel August, who gave me $50. Like I said, bro, I don't know what I do to deserve your the love, I guess, and your money. I can't come up with any other way of saying it. And your support, man. I don't know what I did, but I hope I keep doing it. I'm gonna keep trying to do it because he not only gave me $49.99, he gave me $19.99. And Terry Nee gave me $2, and Dang Lizard hit me up with €2, and Testicle Tiger kicked in with a free BF Live gifted membership, and then she went $2 toward the goal. And my big sister, who just celebrated her birthday, happy birthday again to my big sister Kathy, she contributed to the goal, and that's what we're doing here on BF Live. Thank you, folks. Thank you all very much for joining me here today on BF Live. Hey, Christmas Eve is tomorrow, so the pressure is going to be getting hotter and heavier. We're going to be making our way to that holiday, whether we like it or not. So we're going to get closer. So we're going to gather here tomorrow and keep each other company. I'm going to do a full regular show for Christmas Eve. I won't be on Christmas, but then I'll take the Christmas off, and I'll be back Thursday and Friday and every other day. Having fun. Let's see. Deadful, Ray must be stopped ruining podcasts like the Levy-verse. Uncle Jack, if you were here at the beginning of the show, I was cursing Bob Levy for basically digging this whole thing back up, buddy, because over here on BF Live The Vibe, we kind of shelved Ray DeVito for the most part, and Bob had to drudge all of this kind of trauma back again, so we covered that at the beginning of the show. Testicle Tiger says, love y'all chat family. See ya Squatch chat. Oh, in the Squatch chat and on PCL later. And she has fun saying bones up with the hearts and the armchair membership emojis. Uncle Jack says, Merry Christmas DF. I think he meant BF, but I'll take it. Deadful. No, Deadful. Uncle Jack, you too, like the band. Terry Nee is having fun and a blast. Sad to leave you, friends. I will see you in Sack Squatch and PCL. I'll see you over there too. LJ Lowe, see you later from Space Nerd. Ray Day, Terry Nee's he's excited. I will take this under advisement, and I will see how he reacts to a DM or something. Popkey, Duke of the Dog Dick verse, my friend Chris Popkey checks in with his 3-month membership chat and says, 3 months, baby, money well spent. Thank you, Popkey. Thank you for being supportive of what I'm trying to do here, even before I was selling memberships. And thank you for supporting me financially with your membership, buddy. I appreciate you. Testicle Tiger, I will see you later in one of the chats. Space Nerd says, BF Live The Vibe. I sent you lots of hot Santas in your email for the ladies. Did I not? I had a Christmas one. Did I? Instagram Christmas. All right. That's the one. Is that? No, that's one with dogs. I'll find them and I'll make sure that you have a good one for tomorrow. I'll leave you with a good holiday theme just for the men. Just for the men. Whoa, wait. Freudian slip. Just for the ladies tomorrow. Ray needs a wrench. Stop with your shit, Terry Nee. I told you that. Bybee checks in late and says, "Great watch, guys." He was lurking. He was lurking and jerking it just for the ladies segment, wasn't he, Scott? Is that what's going on?
You know it.
Your boy. That's what he's doing. Deadpool says, "Ray gets a wrench and I'll melt mine down into a dagger." Damn, I'm thinking Deadpool voted no in that poll, I'm going to say. I'm thinking he voted no with the whole dagger comment right there. I do have something for that. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Whoa, there you go. Oh, ha 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 for Scotty, says Space Nerd. He's excited. She sees your excitement about having Ray on.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you, BF Live. Much love. Much love to the chat family. I wouldn't be nothing without you, and I wouldn't have a place to do a show without your guys' energy. Me too, Deadpool. Tiffany Washington says, "Deadpool, did I rub off on you?" That is our last chat, folks. So we're going to leave you here with this. Let's frame it one more time. It's Monday. It's 2 days before Christmas. Let's talk about what we're going to do for the rest of the night and perhaps the rest of the week. So tonight, let's see, I'll be doing my show tomorrow. The next time I'll see you is in either a Sack Squatch chat, probably in a couple minutes later on. Or I'm going to definitely see you in the PCL chat tonight at 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East. I'll be hanging out with a lot of this chat family in there. That's where you'll see me next. And then tomorrow for a brand new BF Live, The Vibe Show 212. My friend Scott Fitzpatrick, since it's Monday, where can we find you the rest of the day and or week, buddy?
Yes, today will be Lunatic Lounge at 6 o'clock Eastern Time on the Bobby Nick channel at Bobby Nick 1978.
Link running in the chat.
Right, thank you. And then on Christmas Eve, No Filter will also be running because we've had for the last 2 or 3 years, me and Andrew and Bobby Nick we're incels, so we spend our Christmases together. We don't have nobody. We just got each other. So
yeah, you do. And Scott, I've commented on this before, buddy, and I think that you are not so different than many people that are part of this chat family or join this chat family, and that everyone has a different family situation. Some of us get along real good. Some of us don't. Some of us have older families, younger families, dead, get along, whatever the case may be. But we always talk about chat family. So I'm so glad that you are upfront about that and you speak candidly on it. I'm glad that you guys get together, and I'm glad that you provide a place for other people to get together, because not everybody has an ideal family situation for Christmas. So if you want to hang out with us because you don't have family, you just want to forget about them, we're always here for you. So hang out tonight in PCL chat, hang out with my friends Scott Fitzpatrick, and then tomorrow on the Christmas Eve show, they're going to be keeping people company that maybe don't have the situation where everybody's getting around their family and all. So always something good for somebody to do right here. Anything else you'd like to say, Scott, about
That'd
today's
be
show?
it, man. That is it. You topped it up. You said it well right there.
Woohoo! There we go. Well, Scott Fitzpatrick is stroking over there. Don't be stroking out too much with that name I see in there. I want you to go back to walking real soon. Don't be stroking out during your
Jim
walk.
does that to me.
There you go. So lots of fun always, folks. So I'm going to see you in, like I said, Sack Squatch chat, PCL chat, tomorrow with No Filter, Andrew and Friends, BF Live, all new episode tomorrow, Christmas Eve. We'll be doing it. So for my friend Scott Fitzpatrick, for my friend Bobby Nick Havens, who couldn't be here today, Stormy, Andrew, the chat family, peace and love, and we will see you the next time we see you right here on BF Live, folks. Bye for now. See you later.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.